Electric and 323 Plumbing, UL, Juicy's, Pintail Safety, and UT Health East Texas. There is nothing more exciting in East Texas than high school football. Other sponsors include Farmers State Bank, Hope Community Medicine, Max Flow Chemicals, Kane Hardware, Carthage Dental Center, R4 Legacy, Grain and Grind, Carthage Eye Association, and Prosperity Bank. The Carthage High School Bulldogs presently have 9 state championship victories. Will the 2024 football season add another championship? Other sponsors include Kelly's Collision, Bagley Well Service, Garrett's Wrecker Service, the First State Bank and Trust Company, Hudson Financial, Tate Barber, your State Farm agent, Pippin Motor Company, Panola Processing, and the Hobby Horse. Tonight, Larry Allen and Mark Harris will provide all the action. Dustin Burns will be on the sideline mic. Just a reminder, you can watch tonight's game free on EastTexasToday.com. Produced by Eric Lawrence and Brenton Finselman. Other sponsors include Graves Tires, the Carthage Independent School District, Excel Ford, the Texas Tea Room, Carthage Furniture, Carthage Flower Shop, and Bauer Furniture. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineup right after this message from Panola College.
Your success doesn't have to wait. With affordable tuition, small class sizes, and numerous resources to support you, Panola College is committed to helping you succeed. Panola College offers a variety of certifications and degree programs to prepare you for the workplace or the next phase of your education. Whatever your definition of success, Panola College can help you achieve your goals. Panola College, your success starts here. Visit panola.edu for more information.
Now, here's Larry Allen with tonight's starting lineup.
All right, thank you very much, Jerry Hansen. We are coming to you live from the roof of the press box at Eagle Stadium here in Rusk. Yes, we were set up in a booth. We were the first ones to arrive, set up in a booth, all ready to go, and then some folks came, and we found out that we need to go on the roof. We've got a great view up here, and we are sure glad that we have no rain, at least so far. Let's take a look at the Bulldog offense. The Bulldogs last week clinched a playoff berth with the victory at home. A victory tonight, and they will not only clinch the number 1 seed, but they will clinch a district championship. A win tonight and a win next week, and they will clinch an undisputed district championship. Okay, here's the offensive line for the Bulldogs. Brandon Allison is the center, 5'10", 305-pound senior. The right guard is Tyler Artigo. Artigo, 6'1", 230-pound junior. The left guard is Jeremiah Jones. He's another junior, 5'10", 260 pounds. Left tackle going to Arkansas. In fact, he's going to enroll in January. That is Cash Courtney, 6'4", 285-pound senior. And the right tackle is Colt Hodges, 6'3", 240-pound senior. So, again, it's Allison at center. The guards are Artigo and Jones. Courtney and Hodges are the tackles. We'll have more right after this.
Bink's Quick Stop in Carthage on the corner of 699 and The Loop. Open Sunday through Thursday from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Friday and Saturday from 4 a.m. to 11 p.m. Open for breakfast, and the grill is open throughout the day, and it provides the best hamburgers in town. You can also get a grilled chicken or chicken fried steak. It's all fresh and made from scratch. And, of course, you can fill up your tank with gas. That's at Bink's Quick Stop in Carthage, again on the corner of 699 and The Loop.
Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Pinergy, ranked number 1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Pinergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website, Pinergy.com, or call 903-693-8400. Pinergy.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
Let's take a look at the receivers for the Bulldogs, and let's start with the tight end. Jaden Jeffress coming on strong this year. He's just a sophomore. He'll be the tight end, 6'1", 195 pounds. The wideouts, Blake Marion will not be suiting up tonight. He is injured, and he hopefully will be back next week. He's a 5'7", 140-pound senior. So instead of Marion, it'll be Cale Preston, 6'2", 145-pound senior. And leading the team in receptions with 33 for the season for 519 yards and 8 touchdowns. That is Junior Henderson, 6'3", 175-pound junior. So it'll be Jeffress, the tight end. The wideout will be Cale Preston and Junior Henderson. We'll take a look at the Carthage backfield after this break.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's football season again in Carthage, Texas, and what a dynasty we have built. Our coaching staff has created a culture of expecting to win, and our athletes have bought into the hard work and dedication it takes to achieve our lofty goals. At U-Weld, we strive to follow the same game plan. U-Weld, fabrication experts, serving all areas of the energy sector. Find us on the World Wide Web at www.uweldusa.com and our social media pages. Go Dogs!
Since 1980, Juicy's Hamburgers has been serving up the freshest, juiciest burgers in East Texas. At Juicy's, every bite is legendary. From our hand-ground beef to our crispy fries, golden onion rings, savory beans, and mouth-watering chicken fried steaks. Everything is made fresh to order. It's no wonder Juicy's has been voted best burger in East Texas for 40 years running. Juicy's Hamburgers, where tradition meets taste.
Pintail Safety has been and is still a leader in the safety OQ industry that specializes in pipeline compliance for contractors, operators, individuals working in the oil and gas industries nationwide. Pintail welcomes the toughest challenges that our clients present, and we pride ourselves in always exceeding their expectations. Anywhere we're needed makes Pintail a desirable choice. Online at pintailsafety.com or call us at 888-750-8800. Pintail Safety.
Starting lineup brought to you by Farmers Insurance, Josh Burns Agency in Carthage, right off the square. We've seen a lot, so we know a lot. Take a look at that Bulldog offensive backfield. Jet Surratt is the starting quarterback, 6'1", 175-pound junior. He has hit on 67% of his passes this year for 1,779 yards, 25 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Remember, that first game he really was playing on 1 foot, and he threw 4 interceptions and 1 touchdown. So in the last 7 games, he has 24 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions. The fullback will be Cade Ross, 6 foot, 180-pound junior. He'll be backed up by Z. Purley, a junior. And the tailback will be KJ Edwards. Edwards, the offensive MVP for last week's ball game, 8 carries for 173 yards and 4 TDs. For the year, KJ Edwards, 72 carries for 1,019 yards, 14 touchdowns. He also has 18 receptions for 231 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he is counted for 16 touchdowns. Once again, the Bulldog backfield, Surratt is the starting quarterback, Ross is the fullback, and KJ Edwards will be the tailback. We'll have the defense for you right after this break.
Panola County relies on UT Health East Texas Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and UT Health First Physicians clinics with specialists in obstetrics and family health. UT Health is proud to be one with East Texas and with the Carthage Bulldogs.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandy Emanis, Marketing Director for Hope Community Medicine, where caring is everything. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most major insurances, and we offer a sliding fee discount to those who qualify. With 5 convenient locations in Carthage, Center, Tenaha, and St. Augustine to better serve you and your family. We are your community. Hope Community Medicine, 903-690-8395.
Introduction to the officials brought to you by the City of Carthage. The City of Carthage, that's the best little town in East Texas, gas capital of the world, and home to the 9-time state football championship team, the Carthage Bulldogs. This is an East Texas football chapter. In other words, they are from Longview. The referee, the white hat, is Justin Woodson. The line judge, Brad Carter. Head linesman, Ben Dodd. Back judge is Evan Sidwell. Heath Littlejohn is the umpire. The field judge is Pat Smith, and the side judge is Wayne Dillon. Again, heading up this crew, Justin Woodson with this Longview officiating crew. Let's take a look now at the Bulldog defense. Bulldog defense last week forcing the team that we played last week at home, that being the Bullard Panthers, into 9 punts, the second time we have forced that this year. And I had a stat that I looked up in the last 6 games. Carthage has punted 3 times, and our opponents have putted 4 times. Here's the starting defensive line for the Bulldogs. Colt Hodges, 6'3", 235-pound senior, is the strong end. He was the defensive MVP for that victory last week against Bullard with 8 tackles, 3 for loss, 2 quarterback pressures, and 4 sacks. And 2 sacks in the ball game. The tackle is James Morrow, 5'11", 300-pound senior. The nose tackle is Braylon Allison, 5'11", 280-pound senior. And the rush end is Carson Crawford, 6'3", 198-pound junior. So you've got 3 seniors on that defensive line and 1 junior, Carson Crawford. We'll take a look at the linebackers on the other side of this break.
Maxflow Chemicals of Texas is second to none for service and treatment of saltwater disposal wells and production chemical applications. Founded in 2011 in Carthage, Maxflow's experience and dedication to service with a proven chemical program sets it apart from competitors, which includes absolute customer satisfaction at the lowest possible cost. Get an in-depth evaluation of your system with a phone call to 903-693-4600 or an email at maxflowchemicals.com. Take your oil and gas chemical needs to the max. Maxflow Chemicals of Texas. Check off your to-do list with big savings on building materials at Kane Hardware and Lumber. Kane's is your one-stop shop for building materials for large-scale jobs, small projects, and everything in between. Whether you're building a house, adding on, or just updating, we carry the concrete, drywall, lumber, insulation, roofing, siding, molding, and many more products you'll need. Add character and charm to your home with our large selection of paint colors. We have all the products you need. Shop Kane Hardware and Lumber at 224 South Shelby Street in Carthage.
Want a beautiful smile? Give us a call at Carthage Dental Center, 903-693-8500. Here at Carthage Dental Center, you come with a smile and leave with an even bigger one. We are a general and family dentist located in Carthage, Texas. Dr. Fowler and Dr. Perry are general dentists who specialize in implants, dentures, cosmetic dentistry, whitening, same-day treatment, and sedation for those fearful patients. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and Fridays by appointment only. Our number is 903-693-8500. Go Bulldogs.
R4 Legacy LLC is your one call for all your land management needs. Licensed and insured with over 20 years experience, they can take care of your land clearing, pond construction, driveways, and many other services using the best in heavy equipment. They also offer commercial and residential mowing, and they are the largest distributor of firewood in Panola County. Call Ashley at R4 Legacy LLC for all your land management. 903-692-0324.
Defensive coordinator Darren Preston in his 14th year here at Carthage. It's hard to believe that he's been here that long. DeQuivius Beck will be our Sam backer, 6'1", 200-pound junior. In the middle, and incidentally, Beck has 4 sacks for the year. Clayton Ingram in the middle, he also has 4 sacks. Clayton, a 5'10", 210-pound senior. And the wheelbacker is just a sophomore. That is 5'10", 190-pound sophomore, Ethan Portley. So the linebackers are DeQuivius Beck, Clayton Ingram, and Ethan Portley. That leaves the secondary. We'll have that for you right after this.
Grind and Grain Beverage Company and Pop's Kitchen, located at 108 West Sabine, just off the square in downtown Carthage, is your home for great food and quality handcrafted beverages. Come enjoy cooked-to-order burgers, sandwiches, and wings, and don't miss Pop's signature pulled pork sandwich and loaded fries. Grind and Grain has several handcrafted beers on tap and makes a variety of wines. We also serve the best root beer in town, so come by and meet our friendly staff in the atmosphere that fosters community. And we're also proud supporters of the Carthage Bulldogs, and we hope you have a great season.
At Carthage Eye Associates, we're dedicated to your vision and your well-being. Our secret? It's all about you. Our expert staff is your trusted partner in eye care, providing patient-focused attention that makes all the difference. With years of experience and cutting-edge technology, you're in the best hands. Discover the Carthage Eye Associates difference today. Visit CarthageEyeAssociates.com and experience the clarity of patient-focused care and unmatched expertise. Carthage Eye Associates. We see the world through your eyes.
At Prosperity Bank, we are proud to serve the Carthage community and support the Bulldogs. We have the financial services to meet all your needs, from mobile banking, personal and business loans, home loans, and small business services. We have you covered. Talk to a financial expert at our Carthage Banking Center at 121 South Market Street and visit us online at prosperitybankusa.com. Loans subject to credit approval. This ad is not a commitment to lend. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Prosperity Bank, NMLS number 466414.
Well, late in the football season, you're going to most likely run into 2 senior nights. You're going to run into one, of course, at Carthage, and that'll be next week. We sure invite you to come back next week to Bulldog Stadium, the last regular season game of the year, probably the last game of the season at Bulldog Stadium. Very rare that you have a home playoff game, so come out next week and support the Bulldogs as they take on Brownsboro in the final district contest. And it's senior night here at Rusk. They've been introducing them for quite a while, and they introduce them by group. You know, they have cheerleaders, and then the football players, and then the trainers, and then the twirlers. And so they've been introducing them, and we are getting ready to play football here with the Rusk Eagles. Let's take a look at the Bulldog secondary. One of the corners is Jaden Lewis, 5'9", 150-pound junior. The other corner is just a sophomore. That's Trey Gant, 5'11", 160-pounder. At free safety, Leo Brown, 6'1", 170-pound senior. And the strong safety, and he was a special teams MVP for this last game. In fact, he's been the special teams MVP for the last 2 weeks. For this past game, he ran back a punt 42 yards for a touchdown, and that's Tylen Williams, 5'7", 155-pound junior. I just realized that I failed to mention who was the MVP for the defense. That was Colt Hodges. Hodges, the defensive MVP last week, 8 tackles and 3 for loss. Well, we've taken a look now at the Bulldogs and also at the Bulldogs offense and defense, I should say. We're going to take a look next at the Rusk Eagles when we return to Eagle Stadium.
Kelly's Collision Center can now correct those flaws from minor to major. Kelly's offers complete collision repair as well as auto glass repair or replacement, all with quality and service guaranteed to please you. Kelly's Collision Center offers free estimates, and they're always first in quality and first in service. And we provide assistance with claim handling from start to finish. Kelly's Collision Center on Highway 59 North, just 2 miles north of the Loop, 903-693-2328.
When you need a tow, you need to know Garrett's Wrecker Service. Call 903-693-5782. Fully insured, offering local and long-distance towing. They respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy-duty towing, you need Garrett's Wrecker Service. Don't just call anyone, call the one who knows. Garrett's Wrecker Service. That number again, 903-693-5782.
When making important decisions, it's reassuring to count on people you know.
First State Bank and Trust Company is that group of people offering home loans or everyday depository needs. First State Bank and Trust is recognized as being among the most reliable, strongest banks as determined by our nation's leading bank rating firm, Bauer Financial Incorporated. It's a 5-star rated bank of people you know, always innovating for your changing financial needs. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, First State Bank and Trust.
The colors for the Rusk Eagles are black and red, and they emphasize that in their respective end zones. Both end zones have black as the primary color. The end zone to our right then has Eagles spelled out in red, trimmed in white, and the end zone to our left has Rusk spelled out in red, trimmed in white. There is an 8-lane track here, and that means, of course, that we've got a pretty good view of the field, especially as high as we are. If you've just joined us, we're on the roof of the home press box, and so far everything is going fairly well, except we don't have much lighting up here. Well, let's
no rain.
And no rain so far, that's right. So this is, without a doubt, one of my less favorite places to come because in the past we have been out in the bleachers one time, and that's really a trick trying to set up a table there. And tonight we are on the roof of the press box. The Rusk Eagles have been in the playoffs 8 straight seasons. They were 6-5 last year, 6-5 and also 2022. But this year they are 2-6 and 1-2 in district play, and they have Carthage and Center remaining. So you can project they most likely are going to wind up 2-8 for the season and 1-4 in district play and miss the playoffs. Coach Surratt saying at Chalk Talk that they are coached by an outstanding coach, Thomas Sitton. He won a state championship in 2012 at Chapel Hill. Then he left to become the defensive coordinator at Converse Judson, and now this is his 5th season here at Rusk. They had some tough luck this year. They lost a 4-year starter, the leader really of the team and the defense, Spencer Barnett. He is out for the year. And they had two main guys on defense. One was Spencer Barnett. He's out for the year. The other one is their starting quarterback. So this young man did not play any offense last year. Jermichael Stearns is his name. He's a 5'9", 200-pound senior, and he's had to step in this year, leaving his defensive linebacker position, and he is the starting quarterback. The leading rusher for the Eagles, Drew Bain, he is number 18. Incidentally, if you're watching, Stearns will be number 5. Baines has carried the football 113 times for 666 yards and 3 touchdowns. So that's a look at the Rusk Eagles. Again, they are 2-6 coming into the night's ball game, 1-2 in district play, and most likely are going to miss the playoffs. Bullard is facing Brownsboro tonight. Bullard would be favored, and if Bullard wins that game, they will be the number 4 seed out of District 8-4A. Let's take a look now at some more commercials, and we'll return right after this.
You can trust the qualified staff at Hudson Financial Group to help you build the right policy that's created just for the needs of your farm or ranch. Randy and his team recognize the importance of the farm and ranch community in Panola County. They understand how much your property means to you and your family and the hard work it requires to maintain. Give them a call at 903-693-7874, or better yet, stop by and see them at 1519 West Panola in Carthage. The Hudson Financial Group can help you customize the coverage you need.
Our lot is busting at the seam with new and pre-owned inventory. Hello, East Texas. Will Blackwell here with Pippin Motor Company. New Chevrolets, Buicks, GMCs, and the nicest pre-owned vehicles around, all discounted and priced aggressively, ready for a new home in your garage. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle today at Pippin Motor Company, just across from Panola College, or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
It's tailgate time in East Texas. Where do you go to buy your burgers and steaks? The best steaks are found at Panola Processing. Panola Processing, they'll cut your steak just to your liking. They even have burgers, hot dogs, pork chops, brisket, hot links, and ribs, just to name a few. Oh, don't forget the bread and the buns. Panola Processing, 690-0430. Located at 501 County Road 407 in Carthage. Panola Processing, where you drive a little and save a lot.
Carthage Bulldogs with a victory tonight will clinch the number 1 seed in our district, and in 2 weeks will face either Spring Hill or Pittsburgh in the by-district round of the playoffs. And instantly tonight, a big ball game occurring over at Athens. Center will be going to Athens tonight. The winner of that one will be the number 2 seed in the district, and the loser will be number 3. Mark Harris with me up here on the roof, the press box here at Eagle Stadium. Mark?
Sounded like you were in the pen.
Am I on?
Well, yeah, I think we got you on. Let me turn you up a little bit.
All right, yeah. You know, Rusk, we were talking on the way over here. You know, we had a bus coming over here with everybody on it, and we talked about the history of Rusk. There's a lot of history in this little town, and we played them here in several times. We had the McCown boy that was playing for them 2 or 3 years ago, and I thought I saw him in college playing, but maybe I was thinking the wrong kid. And so Rusk has had a rough year, and so far, you know, we thought we were in bad shape. We lost one game, you know, and these guys have already lost several. The key for our victory tonight is just play ball, run the ball well, keep on no penalties, and a quarterback getting the game. We'll get him in the game early. We always throw in the first play of the game most of the time, and so yes, we are on the roof. There's a little bit of a breeze coming in now. But Rusk is, I guess they might not have a chance to make the playoffs at all unless they beat us, our center.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be up tonight because they need this victory. I was talking to an elderly fella from Rusk, and I was talking to him about KJ. And KJ, I said, you're going to see a different running back than you've seen all year. He goes, oh, really? I said, yes, you are. And, of course, you're going to see a better team than you've seen all year. We are so blessed. We always talk about the last few games about our defensive line, and it is great. But the core of linebackers we got are really showing out. Beck and Ingram and Portley sometimes, they fill the holes that the defensive linemen try to block up, and they fill those holes and do it well. So sit back, listen to us. There's not a big crowd from Carthage over here right now, but we'll bring you to the game the best that we can. We have a field general down there. Not many radio stations have a guy on the field. We do, with the XL Ford mic. Dustin, are you available? All right.
Obviously, the
Obviously
XL
not.
Ford mic is not turned on.
We'll be back after this.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with your State Farm homeowners insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Agent Tate Barber, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can help you make sure you get the discount you deserve. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Agent Tate Barber, at 903-693-7555 or stop by my office, 1502 West Panola, directly across the street from McDonald's, to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
In historic downtown Carthage, the Hobby Horse, established in 1973, is a tradition. The superb choice of inventory is perfect for our town, and the ladies who help with your selections make it a fun place to shop. Always popular at the Hobby Horse are the brands you love. The gift registries, things for all seasons for your home, babies, adults, and tweens. Also jewelry, clothing, and even accessories for game day. The Hobby Horse, 119 West Sabine in Carthage, is an official Bulldog backer. Go Dogs!
Carthage Independent School District is where champions are educated. As we face another year of uncertainty, Carthage will remain committed to being champions for every child, every day. We will continue being champions in the classroom with the help of our incredible team of teachers. We will continue being champions in extracurriculars, fine arts, and athletic events with the support of our fans along the way.
And we will continue being champions for our community. Thank you for your continued support.
We're back here at Eagle Stadium. Actually, it's Jim Swink Field at Eagle Stadium, getting ready for the Carthage Bulldogs and the Rusk Eagles. And again, we cannot mention enough, Carthage clinched a playoff berth last week with the victory at home, and this week they can clinch the district #1 seed. That's a very important one. And they can also clinch a district championship, and if we win this week and next week, it'll be an undisputed district championship. In other words, it'd be possible for us to tie for the district championship if we were to lose one game and be tied with either Sooner or Athens. But we plan on winning both of them and going undefeated in district play, and that means in 2 weeks, we'll be facing the winner of the Spring Hill and Pittsburgh game, which will take place next week. That'll be the by-district round, and if you're wondering about after that, And the second round, if we are victorious in the first round, we go up against either the second seed out of District 5A or the 5-4A or the third seed out of District 6-4A. Last night at Bulldog Stadium, our freshmen won, our JV won, and we had a freshman B scrimmage, and our freshman B team won that scrimmage. So it was a great victory, and I tell you what, if we can get Dustin will be able to give us the results on the junior high games last night. So let's see if we can go down to Dustin Burns with the XL Forward Sideline mic. Dustin, are you there? Okay, well, we'll catch him later.
He's napping.
He'll know what the scores were because
32-0 was one of them.
32-0 was one. Okay, because he was at the junior high games right here at Rusk. Okay, let's take another break, Jerry, and we'll come back to Eagle Stadium right after this.
Carthage Independent School District is where champions are educated. As we face another year of uncertainty, Carthage will remain committed to being champions for every child, every day. We will continue being champions in the classroom with the help of our incredible team of teachers. We will continue being champions in extracurriculars, fine arts, and athletic events with the support of our fans along the way. And we will continue being champions for our community. Thank you for your continued support.
Are you planning a trip but you need a set of tires? Don't worry. Let Graves Tires at 809 East Sabine in Carthage show you the affordable way to go. Graves Tires offers name brand tires at a savings. Their number 903-693-4841. They even have used tires for sale. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and on Saturday, 7:30 to noon. Remember, at Graves, you always save.
Buying your new, pre-owned, or custom-built vehicle should never be a stressful experience. And at XL Ford, our staff works hard at ensuring your buying experience is always a relaxing, stress-free event. Whether it's a car, truck, SUV, or crossover, you are always welcome to browse at your pace or custom build your vehicle at xlford.net. XL Ford, right on the loop, right on the price.
All right, we're back here at Eagle Stadium. I can see the Rusk Eagles coming out of their dressing room. They're going to be in red uniforms tonight with white numbers, and they will wear a black helmet. And the Bulldogs are in what is my favorite color combination for them, and that's going to be red pants, white jerseys, red numbers, and the Bulldogs will be coming out of their dressing room shortly. Both teams are going to be coming out of an inflatable mascot on the right side of our broadcast position here.
Hey, Larry, we played a playoff game over here one night, didn't we, in the first round or second round against a team. It was, I forget who it was, but
I think you're right. I cannot remember who it is. I can tell you this. This is one stat I have not mentioned yet. Coach Surratt, in his tenure at Carthage, this is his 18th year. Coach Surratt 7-0 against the Rusk Eagles. We've had the Carthage alma mater played by the Carthage Bulldog Battling Bulldog Band. And we're having the Rusk High School song right now. We'll take another break as we await the teams coming out of the field.
There is nothing like the great food found at the Texas Tea Room on the square in downtown Carthage. Every Sunday, it's your choice, chicken and dressing or chicken spaghetti, like grandmother used to make. The Texas Tea Room is located in the historical First National Bank building on the Carthage Downtown Square. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sunday and Monday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. There's nothing like the home-style cooking you'll find at the Texas Tea Room in Carthage.
You thought the best prices on televisions were at the box stores? Wrong. Check out these prices at Carthage Furniture. A 32-inch TV at $199. A 55-inch TV just $399. A 65-inch TV yours for $519. Want something bigger? A 75-inch TV just $699. Or the big one, 85-inch TV at $999. Carthage Furniture equals free delivery, and Rosa and Lena speak Spanish.
This is Darcy with Carthage Flower Shop on the Square, where we are more than just flowers. In shop, we keep a variety of live pot plants, silk arrangements, snack baskets, candles, keepsakes, and a great bath and body line called Magnolia Soaps. We now offer balloon arch installations, so give us a call for your next event. We can even get flowers to your loved one out of town. Thank you for all your continued support, Darcy, Jeanette, Levi, and the girls at Carthage Flower Shop.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Dr. Hunter Stevens, and I've recently joined the team at Panola Dental. It has been a lifelong dream to practice dentistry and to serve the dental health needs in a community like Panola County. I'm prepared to offer the newest and best dental treatment available, and it's my goal to get to know my patients as people and develop a lasting relationship in their dental health. At Panola Dental, we are providing generations of smiles. So give us a call today at 903-508-5762 or come see us at 4188 Northwest Loop. Here's to a winning season from our team to yours.
All right, we're going to try Dustin Burns one more time to see if he can get us some information about the junior high games last night. This is Dustin Burns with the XL Ford Sideline mic. Can you help us out, Dustin, with the junior high games that were played here last night?
Yes, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
I do know the 7th grade B won 32-0. 7th grade A won 40-0. 8th grade B won 20-8, but I'm not sure about the 8th grade A. So, but I did know they won. I just don't know the score. So it was a clean sweep with junior high games last night.
All right, so it's a clean sweep here and a clean sweep in Carthage at Bulldog Stadium. Incidentally, Paul Bishop telling me that when he lost a week or two ago, that was the first district loss for our 8th grade A team in the last 4 years. As I was mentioning the wardrobe for the Bulldogs, I said red pants, white jerseys, red numbers, and they will wear a white helmet. I really like that particular color combination. All right, we are awaiting the arrival of both teams on the field. Then we'll have the anthem and the coin toss, all of that coming up from Eagle Stadium right after we come back.
Bink's Quick Stop in Carthage on the corner of 699 and the Loop. Open Sunday through Thursday from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Friday and Saturday from 4 a.m. to 11 p.m. Open for breakfast, and the grill is open throughout the day, and it provides the best hamburgers in town. You can also get a grilled chicken or chicken fried steak. It's all fresh and made from scratch. And, of course, you can fill up your tank with gas. That's at Bink's Quick Stop in Carthage, again on the corner of 699 and the Loop.
Throughout Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico, one of the largest independent oil field service companies is Pinergy, ranked number 1 in the United States for total number of wells drilled. You'll likely recognize Pinergy Carthage top management: Randy Taylor, Brandon Taylor, Andy Snow, Justin Taylor, and Steve Nations. At the Austin corporate office, senior management offers a combined 400 years experience regarding energy services. No more. Check the website, pinergy.com, or call 903-693-8400. Pinergy.
All right, we're back here at Eagle Stadium, and Dustin, we've got a little bit of a breeze up on the roof of the press box. What's it feel like down on this on the floor of the stadium? This is Dustin Burns with the XL Ford Sideline mic.
It's a cool night, not too cold, not too hot. There is a little bit of a breeze. Good playing surface. I know Mark was talking earlier about not sure if we played a playoff game over here in the first or second round. We did play over here in 2013 in the first round of the playoffs, so we have had a playoff game over here along with district games as well. So good night for football, little light breeze, not too cold, definitely not hot. We had a little bit of misty rain on the way over here, but that's all cleared up, so a good night for football, and hopefully the Dogs should come out with a win and improve to 4-0 in district and 8-1 on the season.
All right, Mark.
I tell you what, Larry, we're fixing. Our boys are finna come out. They've already come out. The Rusk Eagles have. And I tell you what, I'm looking down at Rusk right now, and the guys are down there praying. I noticed a lot of the boys before the game for the Carthage Bulldogs getting around each other praying. It's a good thing that we have these kids believing in what needs to be believed in. They're coming across the field with the flag of Texas and the United States flag. It's really a good sight there. But yeah, we're getting down. We have to get down tonight and play football, do the right way, block. We play our assignments, and let our number 0 go crazy tonight. We also have Dwight Smith. I called him that, Benny Smith. But Dwight would be a good comparison.
Yeah.
To hand the ball off to tonight. And we're particularly going to watch number 7. He's a key to us winning further in the playoffs is number 7 because he is tall and we need a key we can go to. Now we're going to the national anthem. See if we can hear him play.
National anthem played by the Rusk High School Band. And we're getting ready now for the coin toss. Need to tell you that the coin toss is brought to you by Roger McLean. Roger McLean is a Panola County judge, and he loves Panola County and the Carthage Bulldogs. And before I forget it, I want to mention that the first half kickoff is sponsored by Hartsway Hospice. Hartsway Hospice serving you since 1985. Hartsway Hospice is with you every step of the way. As is often the case, the coin toss actually takes place about an hour before game time when the two coaches are out at the middle of the field visiting with each other and the referee comes along and makes the toss. So that's already happened. But we'll be able to tell you what that toss result was here in just a few minutes. Remember, this is another Longview officiating crew. The Bulldog captains would include Colt Hodges and Cash Courtney and a couple others that I can't see their numbers right now.
Allison and Ingram.
Okay, Allison and Ingram.
One of the Allisons. They're twins, so one's on defense, one on offense. 75, I guess.
That's the offense.
Okay.
That's the center.
Okay. You know, that you were talking about the breeze a while ago, Larry. Look at the flag. It's not even moving.
Yeah, it's not even moving.
It seems like we're getting a 15-mile-an-hour wind.
And again, if you've just joined us, we're on the roof of the press box here, the home press box. There is an awning over us. So in other words, if it were raining and coming straight down, we're going to have some protection. If it's coming at an angle, we're going to get wet. But no rain. A negative of being up here and not being in the press box. Our lighting is not very good. All right, so the Rusk Eagles won the toss. They elected to defer, and Carthage is going to take the football, and they'll be receiving the kickoff to our right. Now, it'll be interesting to see who is back deep for us. Is ordinarily Blake Marion and also Caden Graves. Graves will be back, I'm sure. Marion, again, is out for this ball game.
We've had Gant back there. We've had Williams back there. Let's see in the past a few times this year. So let's see who goes back there for the Dogs. They like to give it to us first.
The Bulldogs last week, according to the Harris poll, there was no line on last week's game, which means that the Bulldogs were such large favorites they could not quantify what the point spread would be, and there's no line also this week. Okay, so it's going to be Caden Graves.
That's Gant, isn't it?
And that is Gant. That's right.
Okay.
So
yeah, Mary was hurt last week going down the sidelines after catching a ball. I don't know if it's ankle or knee, but
it's a knee.
It's a knee. Okay, but it's not too bad because he's going to be back next week possibly. So.
Okay, so we got two sophomores back deep to take this kick off the toe of the Rusk Eagles. And here is the kick, and it is a short kick, and it's taken at the 40-yard line for the Bulldogs. One of them.
Either he missed the ball there kicking it, or that was an onside kick that went a little bit wild because it never got 3 foot off the ground, and our guy, it hit him, I think, and he had to turn around and fall on it. So we got good field position to start the ball game here right at the 40-yard line.
I must admit, I lost sight of it. My eyes immediately went up as if it were going to be a long kick. Okay, so here come the Bulldogs out to the line of scrimmage, which is at the Carthage 40-yard line. The ball is on the right hash. Again, Carthage in red pants, white jerseys, red numbers, and they wear a white helmet. Jed Surratt's going to be in the shotgun. He has Edwards to his left in the backfield. We have twins to the left and one to the right. And Surratt throws left. It's caught by Henderson at the 45, midfield, 45, 40, and pushed out of bounds. So it's going to be a big play to Junior Henderson right off the bat.
He quick threw the ball out to the outside around the numbers and let him stiff arm his way down the sidelines. Great pickup. We always throw on first down. Our formations are different, but we always got to get our quarterback in the ball game. First play of the game.
All right, so that's a completion to Junior Henderson for 20 yards. Remember, the first 14 plays for the Bulldogs are always scripted, so everyone knows ahead of time on the team what the first 14 plays are going to be. All right, Surratt now in the shotgun again. Handoff, no, he does hand off to Edwards. Edwards to the 40, spins down to the 35-yard line, and is stopped at the 34 after a pickup of 6.
Got through the initial line of scrimmage, and what he did, he made a cut or two, and then a man had him, and then another guy came in and gave him a pretty good lick to bring him down, but not before a great gain on first down.
All right, if you were with us at Chalk Talk, you know Coach Surratt was saying that they're trying to get Edwards to quit spinning so much. He did spin there and picked up another couple of yards. Second down and 4 for the Bulldogs now at the Eagle 34-yard line. The ball about 7 yards to the right of the left hash. Surratt in the shotgun now sends Edwards in motion right. Here's Surratt looking over the middle. This ball is incomplete. I think it was intended for Ross. If it was thrown behind him.
It was, and it just a bad throw. He just got threw out of his hand wrong, and Ross was open. It was a little slant right across the middle. The linebackers were up, and the defensive backs were back. It would have been a good completion.
Well, Surratt, as soon as he threw it, and our tight end coach come out there, I think Ross was supposed to sit up there and sit up underneath the umbrella, and he kept going across the field.
All right, so Surratt now will have the Bulldogs at the line of scrimmage again at the Eagle 34, third down and 4. Surratt in the shotgun, 2 receivers split to the right. And the handoff goes, no, he's going to throw. This ball is caught by Ross at the 25, and he's down at about the 22-yard line. That'll be another Howes AC and electrical first down.
It looked like an identical play. This time we went to the play action and threw the linebackers in, and then he found him again, but it was really the same, looked like the same play as far as the route was concerned there. We've got the ball, good time, first down, inside the 25.
Okay, so it's another Howes AC and electrical first down, a pickup of 11 on the pass play to Cade Ross. All right, again, Surratt in the shotgun. He's got one receiver left, twins to the right. He sends Ross now in motion over to the right side. Here's Surratt looking to throw. Great protection. Throws. This ball is caught inside the 15-yard line. I believe that's Cale Preston. The ball comes loose, and what are they going to say? Was he down or incomplete?
Incomplete, Larry.
Incomplete, okay.
Because it looked like he caught it. Looked to me, it could have been a fumble, but he never brought the ball to his chest. So it ended up, he never did have control of it. And the Rusk Eagles didn't even go after it. So you could tell that the referees blew that dead. We're in the first possession of the game for the Bulldogs. We're down inside the 25.
All right, second down and 10 for Carthage at the Eagle 23-yard line. Surratt goes under center this time in a double tight end formation. We've got a wing left, a wide receiver on the right side. And here's a handoff. It goes to Edwards. Edwards to the 20. Cuts now back to the 15. Spins down close to about the 12-yard line. It's going to be another Howes AC and electrical first down.
Kind of a new wrinkle. We handed it to him going around the end. He cut up right inside the cornerback. Got good yardage, enough for a first down. But we handed it to him kind of on a small end around from like he was in a wing back position and came around and got it. So that's a new wrinkle I don't remember seeing a whole lot.
All right, so now it's first down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Eagle 12-yard line. Carthage taking the opening kickoff, and they now have it. They've now picked up 3 first downs on this drive and have it at the Eagle 12-yard line. Ball is on the right hash this time. Surratt in the shotgun. He's got it right out to each side, looking left. He throws left into the end zone. This ball is incomplete through the hands of Cale Preston. He should have had it out in front of him a little bit, but he should have had it.
It looks like to me he didn't follow through with the catch. Looked like he was pulling his hands back when he was supposed to be letting it go through the play. And it looked like to me he stretched his hands out and then was pulling them back, and the ball got by him.
Perfect pass that time, in my opinion, from Surratt, but Cale just could not bring it in. All right, so now Surratt this time is going to be in the pistol on 2nd and 10 from the Eagle 12-yard line. Edwards behind him in the backfield. And here's a handoff. It goes to Edwards. Edwards going left. Edwards to the 10. He's to the 5. Goal line touchdown. It is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown run of 12 yards by K.J. Edwards.
Just hand it to him and let him do his magic and let him get to the outside. And what's so deceiving, the guys think they got to him, and he makes another gear and goes around them all. Nobody touches him into the end zone. Touchdown for the Dogs to be the first one on the board tonight here in Rusk.
All right, Leo Medrano. Leo Medrano in to attempt the extra point. Carson Crawford is the holder. Cale Preston is the snapper. A little bit high snap. Crawford gets it down. Medrano gets it up, and it's good. Carthage up 7-0, 9:40 to play in the first.
Your success doesn't have to wait. With affordable tuition, small class sizes, and numerous resources to support you, Panola College is committed to helping you succeed. Panola College offers a variety of certifications and degree programs to prepare you for the workplace or the next phase of your education. Whatever your definition of success, Panola College can help you achieve your goals. Panola College, your success starts here. Visit panola.edu for more information.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Is Spider-Man there?
Well, I don't know where you can find Spider-Man.
Don't you always have something for everyone?
Well, we can help everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too. We don't know where any superheroes are, but we always have super prices.
Super prices? I never heard of that superhero.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
All right, the Bulldogs scoring on a 11-yard run by K.J. Edwards, make it a 12-yard run. And the kick by Medrano. Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown by Medrano, and the Garrett's Record Service extra point good by Medrano. Here's a high end-over-end kick. They back up and they take it at the 2, coming out to the 5, 10. Going left now to the 15, to the 20, and stopped at the 22-yard line. That's where Rusk will have it, first down and 10.
Bad Leo Brown on the tackle. He's a headhunter too. Most time our linebackers are the ones down there making that tackle. And he's our safety.
All right, now remember, their quarterback was an outstanding linebacker last year. This is Jermichael Stearns, 5'9", 210-pound senior. And he's going to be in the shotgun. He's got a back to his left, two backs to the right, split out. There's the snap. Play action fake. He's going to throw to right. This ball is caught at the. It's dropped now. It's dropped incomplete.
I think it was knocked out by Tylen Williams, because he did look like he caught it, and his back was to us, so we really couldn't tell. But they throw on first down, and it was completed if he kept his arms on the ball. 9:28 first quarter, 7-0 Carthage.
Nice break up there by Tylen Williams, one of our safeties. Okay, Stearns again in the shotgun. Going to be in the pistol actually this time. In the pistol with the receiver split to each side. They've got early movement. This will be against Rusk. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, we're threatening to blitz on it and cause them to jump off sides. So we had 2 or 3 guys sneaking up to the line of scrimmage, and they thought it was a blitz, and one of them jumped.
It used to be a legal procedure penalty. Now it's a false start penalty. And it's going to be spotted now at the 17-yard line. First down and 15. First and 15 for the Eagles. Second and 15, make that. Second and 15. He's in the Pistol this time, hands off to the running back, going to his right. He's in trouble. He's going to be brought down for no gain at all. He stopped at the 17-yard line, no gain on that rushing play.
I think that was Tylen. No, yeah, it was Tylen coming in from the outside, from his safety position, and filling the outside role. Hodges was out there. The whole defensive line was out there.
So now it is 3rd down and 15. 3rd and 15 for Rusk from their own 17-yard line. Stearns in the pistol again, awaiting the snap. He's got it, hands off to the running back, straight up the middle, and he gets about 3 yards to the 20, where it'll be 4th down and 12 for Rusk.
There was a wing back in the situation on offense, and he went into and do a trap play in the middle. Too many dogs there. Brought him down. I think it was Morrow on the tackle. So the Bulldogs hold him here. We got 2 men back, Tylen Williams and Carson Crawford, back to receive the punt.
Well, we do have a real light miss coming down now.
Yeah, we can feel it up here.
We may feel it more than we want to.
We've been in the thunderstorm before.
Okay, here's the kick, and this is a line drive kick, and Tylen takes it. He fumbles it then, falls to the turf. Boy, he barely hung on to that ball there. He got it, bobbled it. It went to the turf, and luckily he fell on it at our 47.
He picked it up like picking peas there, Larry, because he knew he had people around him. So it was a good job for him finally getting back on it, giving us great field position.
Well, they're going to the 4 linemen. They're doing a lot of blitzing already. 44 is good size. Defensive end, 6 has got real good high defensive end. Looks like now they're going to go down with a 3-4, but I did notice they were doing a lot of blitz on the first drive for us on offense, with Carthage leading 7-0 with 8:07 left in the first quarter.
That's Dustin Burns with the XL Forward Sideline Mike. Coach Surratt mentioning at Chalk Talk that they like to blitz quite a bit. Lined up for a blitz right now. Here's Surratt in the shotgun. Here comes the blitz. He throws over the middle. This ball is incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from our 47.
Yeah, had to get rid of it pretty quick. Number 44, we're talking about a big kid, and he was in rushing our quarterback. He threw it where nobody else was, thank goodness.
So it's now 2nd and 10. The ball is on the right hash as the Bulldogs go from our right to left here in the first quarter. Surratt going to be in the shotgun again. He's got 3 receivers split out to the right this time. 3 to the right, and Bryson Price is split to the left. Now he goes motion right. Snap back to Surratt. Surratt this time hands off to Edwards. Edwards midfield, 45, and he breaks it down to the 41-yard line. Boy, a burst of speed there by K.J. Edwards. Goes from the 47 to the other 41.
And I tell you what, Larry, that was because of offensive line opened a hole Mack Truck could go through. He got through the line of scrimmage, and those were safeties bringing him down. So it was great blocking up front.
So now it's 1st and 10 from the Eagle 41. Snap back to Surratt, play action fake. Looking left, throwing left. This ball is going to be caught incomplete. Looked like he may have come up with it, but I guess he did not, or he was out of bounds. Intended for Junior Henderson. 2nd and 10 for Carthage at the Eagle 42-yard line.
Yeah, he was going back and he was doing a down and out, and he threw the ball short. Henderson tried his best to get back to the ball. He could not. So it'll be 2nd down.
Surratt so far 2 out of 7 for 31 yards. 2nd down and 10 now for Carthage from the 42-yard line. Actually, for the 41-yard line. Here's the pitch out to Edwards, going right to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Goal line, touchdown again for K.J. Edwards, I believe. Nowhere is he out of bounds.
Let's see. Well, we don't know. They're not.
Got a flag at the 42.
Calling it back.
Okay.
Well, it was a pitch out to him, and we had Crawford leading the blocking. Crawford had a good block, which they may have called the penalty there. Looked like to me a good, clean block. And then he put on the gas, and nobody at Rusk could even get close to him.
Yeah, Rusk, the secondary isn't real big, height and size. The linebackers are about the same size as the guys in the secondary. We have a few guys big up front. Safeties are playing. You know, they're playing for the pass about 10, 12 yards off the ball. Just nice run there by KJ, and I don't know who the holding call was on, but there was a good hold there, and he just outran him for the touchdown, even though it was called back.
2nd down and 20 now after the penalty, the holding penalty. takes it back to it's marked off from the line of scrimmage and the previous spot. And so it's now 2nd down and 20. The ball is spotted on the left hash as the Bulldogs go from our left to right. 2nd and 20 from our 49-yard line. Surratt going to be in the shotgun. Twin receivers to each side. Surratt this time looking over the middle. He's got a receiver there. He's got it to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30, 25. And this is Ross out of bounds. A nice gain there on the pass play to Cade Ross.
Yeah, he found him as he was crossing across the field. And when he did, there was a block out there. And he went down the sidelines. And he had Mike Ross speed there, it looked like.
Well, the thing is, they blitzed again with 2 guys, and when you blitz that much with the linebackers, it opens up the middle of the field. And you see, we were working on it in the first drive, didn't set up with our tight end, had 2 good pass plays on this drive and the last drive right across the middle of the field with those linebackers are blitzing. It's wide open every time.
Okay, 28-yard pass that time to Ross. 1st and 10 now with the Eagle 23 as we approach the Kelly's Collision red zone. Here's a handoff to Edwards. Edwards going to his right and stacked up after a loss of about 1. Hope you can make Chalk Talk. If you were at Chalk Talk this past Monday, you know that Coach Surratt was most unhappy with the performance against the team that we played last week. And this is going to be a no-gainer here. Be 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 23.
He really had nowhere to go, Larry. The defenders were there, and he didn't cut it to the outside. He cut inside. There was all kinds of defenders there. He just really had nowhere to go. Benny Smith's in there.
Benny Smith is in. Surratt again in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap back to Surratt. Play action fake. Wants to throw it. Throws it. This ball is caught. It is caught down at the 12-yard line. That is a completion.
That was the price, Larry. And I tell you what, it was a great catch because the ball was behind him and his whole body was past it, and he went back with his hands and caught the ball. Good catch.
Well, we kind of didn't pick up a little late blitz by a running back there, and Jet wasn't able to finish through on his follow-through. That's why that pass wasn't quite on target. I think it was on target. Price would have been able to get a little bit more.
All right, so now it's down at the 11. It is now 1st and 10 at the Eagle 11. Carthage up by a score of 7-0. Here's the throw to Price. Price got it on the 10. He's to the 5 and down, or actually to the 7-yard line is where he's knocked down. So that's going to be a gain of 4 on that pass play. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
It's a quick pitch out to Price on the outside. Had a slot receiver out there blocking, and he got down a good yardage for 1st down. We're in the Kelly's Collision zone.
2nd down and 6 now for the Bulldogs from the Eagle 7-yard line.
Wind and a lot more rain now.
Yeah, we can feel it up here in our face. Okay, here's Surratt under center this time. Surratt handoff this time. It goes to Benny Smith, and Smith is hit hard, but he manages to get loose from 1 tackler. He was hit at about the 8-yard line for a 1-yard loss, and he winds up picking up 2.
I tell you what, he got hit hard at the line of scrimmage and got through that line. He's a different runner. He's a more of a power runner than KJ is, but a little bit of mist falling, but it's not supposed to rain tonight, so.
Getting a little bit cooler, too, with that wind blowing.
That north breeze is coming in.
So. All right, so it's now 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 at the 6-yard line. Actually, at the 5-yard line, 3rd and 4. Here's Surratt throwing into the end zone. This ball is
touchdown.
It's caught for a Bulldog touchdown. It's a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown pass of 5 yards. And
Cale Preston.
Cale Preston, okay.
Again, he threw ball behind him, and a good catch by Preston. He had to go pass and then come back with his hands. They're watching the ball. Good. It doesn't show any rain on my radar, so it must just be a misty situation.
A 5-yard pass to Cale Preston. And Carthage has scored on their first 2 possessions. Here's the kick, and it's away, and it's going to be good again. 14-0 Dogs. 5:08 to play in the first.
Hello, Bulldog fans. fans, it's football season again in Carthage, Texas, and what a dynasty we have built. Our coaching staff has created a culture of expecting to win, and our athletes have bought into the hard work and dedication it takes to achieve our lofty goals. At U-Weld, we strive to follow the same game plan. U-Weld, fabrication experts, serving all areas of the energy sector. Find us on the World Wide Web at www.uweldusa.com and our social media pages. Go Dogs!
We're back. Oh, score 14-0 for the Dogs. First two drives ended up driving the length of the field. One of them was about 40 yards. One was about maybe 55. One was 60 yards. One was about 55 yards. And good mix of pass and run. So the Dogs get ahead 14-0 here in the first quarter.
All right, Madrano, who added the Garrett's Wrecker Service extra point, getting ready to kick off. Again, we've got a mist coming down now at Eagle Stadium. Now, if we were in the press box, we would not know that. But since we're outside, we do. Okay, here's the high end-over-end kick, and they're going to take it at the 8, coming up to the 10, the 15, to the 20, 25, and he's out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. The official comes down. He's going to spot it. It may be as far up the field as the 30. No, it's going to be at the 26. First and 10, Eagles at their 26. Carthage leading 14-0, 5:01 to play in the first.
Pretty good coverage on the, ran him out of bounds over there. He didn't have anywhere to go, so everybody was staying home on the outside.
All right, this time Stearns, the quarterback for the Eagles. Again, he was their starting linebacker last year, but pressed into duty this year at quarterback. Hands off to the running back trying to go to his left, and he is stopped after a short gain on the play. Looks like that's going to be to the 29, so that's going to be a gain of 3 yards.
Leroy Brown on the tackle, and looks like Big Braylon on the good tackle there. 4:43 left first quarter, set 14-0 us.
The total yardage so far in the ball game, Carthage 123 and Rusk 6. Second down and 7 now for the Eagles from their own 28-yard line. Snap back to Stearns. Stearns, play action fake. Going to throw downfield. Has a man out there. He was about 4 or 5 yards beyond our defenders, and the pass was overthrown.
And the reason it's overthrown, Larry, because of the pressure. They did a little flea flicker. The running back threw it back to the quarterback, but there were several dogs right there, and he had to unleash it. And if he'd have put air under it, that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, without a doubt. They had at least 4 yards on us. The receiver did then. And now it's third down at 7. 3rd and 7 for the Eagles from their own 29-yard line. We jump offside, but we get back. No flag on the play. Crawford was the eager beaver then, but he got back quickly. Did not make contact with a lineman. Snap back to Stearns. Stearns this time hands off to the running back going to his left, and he is going to be pushed out of bounds, short of the first down, and here comes a flag for a late hit.
Yeah, that's going to be on us.
We're going to be whistled for a late hit right there out of bounds. Totally uncalled for.
It looks like to me he hit him at the track. Whoever he was, I'm not going to mention any names, but we had him stopped. But they're going to get a freebie out of this one.
That was a 6-yard gain. So you give the rusher the 6 yards he picked up, and then you're going to mark off 15 yards against the Carthage Bulldogs and give Rusk their first down of the ball game on this penalty, which moves it all the way out to midfield. 3 games ago, the Carthage had 11 penalties against center. Then the next game they cut it down to 5. Last week we only had 1. We've already got 2 here tonight. It's 1st and 10 now for the Eagles from midfield. Ball is on the left hash. Snap back to Stearns. Stearns throws to the right. This is going to be caught, and then he is going to be pushed back after making the catch. Tylen Williams with the big hit there. Boy, that young man loves to hit.
Larry, I think he was the one that committed the foul a while ago, and I think he's not happy, so he decided to take it out on the running back, and when he hit him, he stopped him right there.
There's no one on the team that loves to hit more than Tylen Williams, I guarantee you.
Yeah, they went with a little, quick screen, and he did a good job filling that hole, limited to a short game.
So that's a pickup on the play of 4 out to the 46. So now it's 2nd down and 6 for the Eagles. From the Carthage 46, Stearns this time hands off to a running back going to his right. He's got the first down across the 40, and he's down to the 37-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 9 on that rushing play.
Tylan Williams and Leroy Brown on the tackle, but not before he got first down yardage. Right around our end. When you got out there around the end, they got a good run out of the deal.
So now Eagles making some noise on this drive. They have it at the Bulldog 37-yard line. Stearns in the pistol this time, awaiting the snap. He's got it. Play action fake. Wants to throw left, throws left, and a terrible pass, but he winds up on his back as he was hit as he threw it.
That was why it was a terrible pass, Larry, because he did have the guy wide open out there in the flat, but he had to get rid of it way too soon, and just like he did earlier in the game where he had the guy wide open, he had to get rid of it. So we could give our defensive line right there credit for that.
Was that Hodges?
I don't
or
know
do
who
we
it
know
was.
for sure? I don't think we know for sure, but could have been Hodges. Hodges, the defensive MVP for last week's ball game. All right, now the Eagles up to the line of scrimmage. They have it at the Bulldog 37-yard line. The ball is on the right hash as they go left to right. Here's Stearns on the quarterback draw, and he's going to get nothing. In fact, he may have lost yardage on the play back to the 38. They're going to give him the 37, so no gain.
That was Morrow right there on that tackle. They stayed at home and got nothing out of the deal.
Morrow he is so thick and strong in his legs, and he's done a great job this year using his hands at the nose tackle position. Watched him over the past 2 games, man. There's times where he's fired off the ball and just punched the center and just drove him back, and it's just amazing how strong he is and how good he's gotten with his hands at that nose tackle position.
All right, now 3rd down and 10 for the Eagles at the Bulldog 37. Stearns in the shotgun here, twins to the left. Here's Stearns rolling to his right, and he is sacked. It is a sack for the Bulldogs. It's going to be a pretty good loss on this play. Crawford on the sack there. It goes from the 37 to the 43, a loss of 6 yards.
You know, center bragged about number 54 last time. Maybe he is our new minister of defense for this year.
Okay, they're going to punt it, and the line of scrimmage is going to be the Carthage 38. And we have back deep, we have Crawford and Tylan Williams back deep. It's 4th down, 4th and 16 for the Eagles. Would they dare fake it right here? There's the snap, a low snap. He gets off the kick, angles it toward the sideline, and it is going to be out of bounds. It hits out of bounds on the fly, and the official is going to be marking it at the 15. So that will be a 23-yard kick.
That punt looked like a pass. It was spinning like a pass, but it was flating out of bounds, and the umpires always walk up the field and measure what they're measuring it. People don't realize that how they measure each other where they're standing on the field, where to place the ball.
Yeah, the referee who saw it go out of bounds, he's standing about 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and the official on the sideline just keeps coming up until the referee says, okay, wait, stop. Right there's where it went out, and he stopped at the 15-yard line. Okay, now Surratt under center. He's got a receiver split to each side. The ball is on the left hash as the Bulldogs, again, here in this first quarter, go from our right to left. There's the snap. He throws left. This ball is caught by Henderson to the 15, Henderson to the 20, and Henderson out of bounds at the 23-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 8 on the play.
I tell you, throw it out to him and let him, long and lanky as he is, he can stiff arm his way up the sidelines, and that's what he did then. He stiff armed the kid. He got good yardage. 8 on that pass play.
8 yards on the pass play makes it now 2nd down and 2. So Surratt this time going to be in the shotgun. 1:13 left to play here in the first quarter. Carthage leading it by a score of 14-0. Surratt awaiting the snap. He's got twins to the left, twins to the right, one to the left. Here's Surratt throwing right. This ball is caught by Henderson. Gets loose from the 25 to the 20, to the 30 and out to the 32-yard line. So that's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs.
Good pitching catch right there to number 7 again on the opposite side of the field. He caught the ball and got yardage after the catch. that's what he's doing so far today. He stiff armed 2 down the sidelines and got good 4 or 5 yards after he caught that one.
So that's a completion there of 9 yards to Henderson. And another House AC and Electrical and 323 Plumbing first down. The ball is now on the Bulldog 32. And here goes the handoff. It goes to Edwards, 35-40, and a shoestring tackle there, or he might take it for 68 yards.
Yeah, we had Ross in motion, and Ross went in kind of a trap mode and went inside, made the block, and made him wide open. But like Larry said, one kid left to beat her. It was off to the races.
So a 12-yard gain. Allison now 6 carries, 53 yards. Edwards, pardon me. Okay, here's Surratt rolling to his right. Great protection. Throws this ball. It's caught at the 40-yard line by Ross. It's going to be another House AC and Electrical first down. A big completion down to the Eagle 40.
Yes, and Ross tonight, we're wearing him out. Like Dustin said, they're rushing their linebackers, so we're just throwing right over the top of it. And again, that was a good rollout and find. That was a good quarterbacking move right there.
Yeah,
he rolled to the side, found his receiver.
Yeah, a little play
That's the end of the
action.
first quarter. We'll be back.
Since 1980, Juicy's Hamburgers has been serving up the freshest, juiciest burgers in East Texas. At Juicy's, every bite is legendary. From our hand-ground beef to our crispy fries, golden onion rings, savory beans, and mouth-watering chicken fried steaks. Everything is made fresh to order. It's no wonder Juicy's has been voted best burger in East Texas for 40 years running. Juicy's Hamburgers, where tradition meets taste.
Pintail Safety has been and is still a leader in the safety OQ industry that specializes in pipeline compliance for contractors, operators, individuals working in the oil and gas industries nationwide. Pintail welcomes the toughest challenges that our clients present, and we pride ourselves in always exceeding their expectations. Anywhere we're needed makes Pintail a desirable choice. Online at pintailsafety.com or call us at 888-750-8800. Pintail Safety.
Carthage up 14-0 as we go into the second quarter. Ball for the Bulldogs is at the Eagle 39-yard line. Surratt in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers left, one to the right. Here's a play-action fake. He wants to go deep. Now he's under heavy pressure, and he throws this one away.
Sure did. He had a man out there, but he didn't have his feet under him. He couldn't get it to him, but it was really a throwaway, like Larry said. That's when your kid has gotten to where he's seasoned at a quarterback, when he can see he has nothing. Get rid of it, we have another play.
Going back
So it'll now be second down and 10. Second and 10 for Carthage at the Eagle 39. Carthage early here in the second quarter, very early. In fact, we've only played 8 seconds. Carthage up 14-0. Surratt going to be in the shotgun again. Again, the ball is this time on the right hash. We've got a double tight end formation. Snap back to Surratt. Hands off to Edwards. Edwards to the 35-30. To the 25-20. 15 and down inside the 15-yard line. A big run for K.J. Edwards. It's going to go into the Kelly's Collision red zone. A House AC and Electrical first down.
It was a draw up the middle, and when he got through the line of scrimmage, he made a couple of cuts, and then again a kid just barely brought him down, or he was going in for a touchdown for the Dogs.
Edwards now 7 carries, 79 yards, so he's averaging over 7 yards per carry. Here's the handoff. It goes to Edwards. Edwards up the middle to the 15. So let's see. That would be a gain of 4 on the play.
It was a pretty quick drive right up the middle. Looked like we were in a hurry for some reason to get the play in, but we ended up good yardage there on first down. He's way below his average, though, Larry, at 79. He averaged about 15 a carry this year.
So it's now second down and 6 for Carthage at the Eagle 10-yard line. Ball just to the left of the right hash. Surratt looks over to the bench to get a current play, current play call. Play clock now down to single digits, down to 7. Surratt looking left, throws into the end zone for Henderson, and something went wrong there, a misconnection between receiver and quarterback. Not for sure whose fault it was. If you go to Chalk Talk, you'll find out. Incomplete.
Bad communication, I guess, right there. He did an immediate turn to go outside. I think the quarterback thought he was going to fade into the end zone, and it's just a bad connection. We've got 10:51 left in the first half. We're ahead 14-0.
Dustin, your mic's on.
Again, Chalk Talk is at noon every Monday at the field house. If you're going to eat, you need to bring your own food. All right, Surratt under center this time. Hands off to Edwards. Edwards up the middle. He's down to about the 5-yard line, so he needed about 6 yards to get the first down, and he gets 5. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1 from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, he just got tripped up again. He's got one shoestring tackle after another on him tonight. We got a 4th and short. Let's see what we do here. Crawford leaves the game, brings in Preston.
It's 4th and 1 for Carthage. Early in the second quarter, we got 10:20 left to play, and the Carthage on the move, leading 14-0. Ball on the 5-yard line. 4th and 1 at the Eagle 5. Surratt in the shotgun. He throws to, it's caught by Ross. Ross to the goal line. Touchdown. It is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown pass of 5 yards to Cade Ross.
He came in motion, went to the right. He threw him on a quick out, made the tackle. Ross has got 4 or 5 catches tonight. Puts the Bulldogs ahead 20-0. Bulldog band plays.
Okay, 10:05 left to play in the half. Carson Crawford is the holder. Madrano is the kicker. We await the snap. There's the snap. The hold. The kick is away, and it's good again. He's 3 for 3. Dogs 21-0. 10:05 to play in the half.
Panola County relies on UT Health East Texas Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and UT Health First Physicians clinics with specialists in obstetrics and family health. UT Health is proud to be one with East Texas and with the Carthage Bulldogs.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Madrano getting ready to kick off. The mist that was falling has stopped, thank goodness. Madrano advances on the ball, and here's the kick by the right-footed one. A line drive kick. This one was going to go 5 to 6 yards deep in the end zone for a touchback. Boy, what a weapon that is. I tell you what, last night the JV kicker for us, who's just a sophomore, he was kicking it down to the 2. On several occasions.
Well, see, he was kicking against the wind in the first, and it was going inside the 10. Well, this time it landed at the middle of the S, and Eagles there. So he got his good foot in it. Plus, he had wind aid at that point.
All right, so the Eagles are going to have it 1st and 10 now at their 25. They've had the football twice. They have punted twice. Carthage has had it 3 times and has scored 3 times. Stearns, the quarterback. Again, a starting linebacker last year. Play action fake. Wants to throw it. Now he's being pressured. Going to throw a weak throw as he was hit as he threw it, and he throws it into the Rusk bench, incomplete.
Morrow, Crawford, and Brown were in there fixed to get him, and he had enough time to throw it, but he just at the last second it collapsed. They're listening at Pop's place tonight, RV Park in Carthage. Where are you listening from? 903-692-3836.
So the incomplete pass makes it 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles from their own 25. Snap back to Stearns. Pitch out to the running back going to his right. This is Wade, I believe, their leading rusher, and he is stopped for after a 1-yard gain to the 26.
Beck was in on that tackle along with the other bunch of Bulldogs. Tylen Williams was in on the tackle. Hardly any gain.
I said Wade, it's Lane. Drew Lane is his name. Drew Lane, number 18. And he's in the backfield with Stearns. Stearns in the shotgun, awaiting the snap. Ball on the right hash. He hands off to Wade. Pardon me, a nice fake there by Stearns. handed off to the running back going to his right, and he gains out to the 32-yard line. So that's a pickup of 6 on the play.
They're going to punt it. They did a little fake-a-roo, and the guy followed through, like Larry said, with it. Looked like he threw it to the outside. Running back got to the outside, a bunch of Bulldogs there to get him.
That was some good ball handling that time by the Eagle quarterback, Stearns. All right, so this will be the 3rd punt of the night for the Eagles. Line of scrimmage is their own 22, and we've got Crawford and Williams back deep. We await the snap. He takes only a 12-yard drop. That's not very deep. Usually it's around 14 to 15, and we've got a flag coming in. This is going to be delay of game thrown by the back judge, and that's one of his responsibilities, is to check for delay of game penalties.
And they did a shift, and I think it slowed them down in their punting formation, and it slowed them down. The snapper didn't snap it, and then all of a sudden it runs out of time.
Well, the rain is slacked off, and the wind as well.
There's a head-high snap. We get a pretty good rush. They get the punt off. It's taken by Williams at the 38-yard line, and he is tackled immediately. But he did catch it. He did catch it and prevent the ball from going further downfield.
I can't believe he didn't fair catch it. It was a really good high punt, and the wind caught it, and he had trouble getting to it, but when he did, there was already a defender there. We got 8:09 left in the first half, 21-0 Carthage.
Incidentally, it's interesting the way those back judges do the delay of game penalty. They wait till they see 0 on the clock, then they look to see if it's snapped. And if it hadn't been snapped, then they throw the flag. All right, so 1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs from their own 38. Surratt this time is in the pistol with the receiver split to each side. The ball is on the left hash. They send Jeffries over to the right side now. And here's a handoff. It goes this time to Benny Smith to the 45, midfield, and he's to the other 45-yard line. A nice gain there by Benny Smith on 1st down.
Good blocking, stood up body right, took off. He had good blocking in front of him, got into stride there down the sidelines. Good play there by the offensive line and the people blocking up front. It was great.
18-yard gain for Benny. Boy, what a tandem we've got in Benny Smith and K.J. Edwards. 1st down and 10 now for the Bulldogs from the Eagle 39. The ball is on the right hash. Incidentally, if you're watching, you can see that this field is a turf field. It has alternating dark and light green 5-yard stretches of turf. Surratt in the shotgun. He throws. This ball is caught there by Jeffries. Jeffries to the 35-yard line, actually to the 36. They're going to give him the 35. So it'll be a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the Eagle 35.
I'll tell you what, that kid right there, he's a supporting cast we had that we didn't know about him, and several others have stepped up to the plate this year and made plays for us, and he's one of them.
And he's just a sophomore. He's a sophomore. Price is a sophomore. Gantz a sophomore. Graves is a sophomore. All right, Surratt in the shotgun, 2nd down and 1. Handoff this time goes to Smith. Smith left side, big hole, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, goal line, touchdown. Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown run of 35 yards for Benny Smith.
Benny really wasn't touched. He got to the outside, put on his gas, and he's got enough gas to outrun everybody they had too. So Benny Smith, that's a good run there, a long run.
Like a little counter with a pulling tackle on the left side. Like you said, big hole, got some good downfield blocking. Nice run there by Benny for the touchdown. Point pending, Carthage will be up 28-0 with 6:44 in the 2nd quarter.
So we await the extra point. And it appears, that we're on a trajectory here where we're going to get to see a lot of players in the 2nd half. Here's the kick. It's up and it's good again. 28-0 Dogs. 10:44 to play in the half.
This is Brandy Emanis, Marketing Director for Hope Community Medicine, where caring is everything. We accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most major insurances, and we offer a sliding fee discount to those who qualify. With 5 convenient locations in Carthage, Center, Tenaha, and St. Augustine to better serve you and your family. We are your community, Hope Community Medicine, 903-690-8395.
MaxFlow Chemicals of Texas is second to none for service and treatment of saltwater disposal wells and production chemical applications. Founded in 2011 in Carthage, MaxFlow's experience and dedication to service with a proven chemical program sets it apart from competitors, which includes absolute customer satisfaction at the lowest possible cost. Get an in-depth evaluation of your system with a phone call to 903-693-4600 or an email at maxflowchemicals.com. Take your oil and gas chemical needs to the max. MaxFlow Chemicals of Texas.
6:44 to play in the half. The total yardage in the ball game: Carthage 271, Rusk 26. Medrano getting ready to kick off. Carthage up 28-0. Here's the kick. This is a high end-over-end kick, and this one's going to hit again about 6 yards deep in the end zone, 5 to 6 yards for another touchback.
Yeah, again, he'll get that wind behind his back, and he's put two right dead middle of the end zone, which is what you barely see in the pros now.
Kind of going back and touching on what Mark was saying about Jeffries being a sophomore and some kids stepping up. We really had three tight ends, Crawford, Ross, and Jeffries. And there's some times we'll put Crawford split out as a receiver like we did 2 weeks ago against Athens, but we're seeing a lot more, too. We're just flexing our tight ends out. Ross, Jeffries, 5 yards off the tackle, quick passes tonight.
All underclassmen.
All right, Stearns in the shotgun. And he hands off to the running back. He wants to go left. He's not going left. He's going back. As that's going to be a 3-yard loss on the play.
Crawford, you want to tell about Crawford a while ago on the extra points. 2 of the extra points, or 3 tonight, have been out of his range. He's had to go out of his range, get it down on the tee. We've put him in the tight end several times too.
And he's a very good third baseman too, I'll tell you that, in baseball. He came the closest this year to hitting a ballpark, to hitting a home run over the fence for the Carthage varsity. All right, now it's 2nd down and 13 for the Eagles from their own 22. High snap. It's on the ground. He picks it up back at the 5-yard line. He's back at the 2-yard line, and he throws incomplete pass. Boy, he saved a big loss there as he was back at the 2-yard line, as was hit hard by Beck and by Crawford, and then threw a wild one, just taking a big chance. It was almost picked off by Gant.
I tell you what, Larry, that may be the best play that quarterback's done all year, because he was in duress and he found a way to get rid of it without taking a sack. Because several Bulldogs were back there.
I tell you what, this young man, he's gonna feel it tomorrow, isn't he? Oh my! He has taken some hits. That's a big one right there. Stearns again in the shotgun. It's now 3rd down and 13 for the Eagles from their own 22. Snap back to Stearns. He throws right. This ball is caught at the 15, to the 20, 25, and out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. So they do pick up some yards on that pass play.
That was that middle screen, Larry. They ran earlier, but this time he saw nothing in the middle, so he cut to the outside and did get positive yards for him, but they will punt now.
Okay, so they pick up 9 yards, and the line of scrimmage is going to be the 27. Carthage, for the second game this year, forced their opponent last week, the Bullard Panthers, to punt 9 times. Again, in the last 6 ball games, Carthage has punted 3 times. Our opponents have punted 40. All right, 4th down and 8. High snap. It's on the ground. He falls on it back at the 10-yard line. So that's going to be a big loss. It's going to go from the 27 back to the 10. That's going to be a 17-yard loss, and Carthage have it 1st and 10 at the Eagle 10.
Yeah, the big problem is there when you go ahead and go to the ground in high school football, there's nothing you can do. And he decided to cover it and fall down instead of trying to get rid of it.
Well, when you have this little misty rain like we're getting again right now, and we kind of noticed KO snaps have been good. They've been a little bit higher at the head of Crawford Holden. Saw that snap there over the punter's head, and they snapped it over the quarterback's head. That ball gets a little slick in the rain like this, and it's tough on the snappers too.
We got an incubator though over there.
We've got our machine here that can warm up to 36 footballs at one time. Okay, that's a 16-yard loss. That's a 16-yard rushing loss. So obviously that hurts their yards quite a bit. 1st down and 10 from the 11. They spotted at the 11. All right, Edwards goes motion left. Here's Surratt throwing into the end zone. This ball is incomplete. It was thrown a little bit behind Henderson. Henderson tried to reach behind to get his hands on it. I think he got one hand on it. Luckily, it was not picked off.
And I don't know if that was designed like that, because he looked like to me he was going more upfield to catch the ball maybe deep in the end zone, but had to reach back, and it's lucky it wasn't intercepted there.
5:20 left to play here in the half. Carthage up 28-0 here at Rusk Eagles Stadium, Jim Swink Field. It's now 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Eagle 11. After Rusk has turned it over on downs. Snap back to Surratt. Here's a pitch to Price. Price going left. Price to the 10, the 5, the goal line, and he is in. It is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown run of 11 yards by Bryson Price.
Good play by Price. Price is now coming into our ball game like we talked about earlier. Several young ball players for Carthage have risen this year. He's one of them. Madrano in for the extra point now. We go ahead 34-0 here in the first half. Wonder how they're doing in the rest of the district. Dustin, can you get the center game, you think?
Yeah, that'd be a good one if you could look it up, Dustin. Center and Athens playing tonight for the number 2 seed. Here's the kick by Madrano. It's up, and it is good. Carthage now 35-0 over Rusk, 5:12 to play in the half.
Check off your to-do list with big savings on building materials at Kane Hardware and Lumber. Kane's is your one-stop shop for building materials for large-scale jobs, small projects, and everything in between. Whether you're building a house, adding on, or just updating, we carry the concrete, drywall, lumber, insulation, roofing, siding, molding, and many more products you'll need. Add character and charm to your home with our large selection of paint colors. We have all the products you need. Shop Kane Hardware and Lumber at 224 South Shelby Street in Carthage.
Want a beautiful smile? Give us a call at Carthage Dental Center, 903-693-8500. Here at Carthage Dental Center, you come with a smile and leave with an even bigger one. We are a general and family dentist located in Carthage, Texas. Dr. Fowler and Dr. Perry are general dentists who specialize in implants, dentures, cosmetic dentistry, whitening, same-day treatment, and sedation for those fearful patients. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and Fridays by appointment only. Our number is 903-693-8500. Go Bulldogs.
All right, Madrano getting ready to kick off again with a little bit with the wind behind him. He's put the last 2 6 yards deep in the end zone. Let's see what he does here. And here's another long one. This one's going to go, even deeper, I think. That's probably about 7 to 8 yards deep in the end zone. And the Rusk Eagles will, of course, come out to the 25-yard line following the touchback.
I tell you what, that went to the top of the S. They're listening to us from Duncanville, Kilgore, Nash, Gresham, Canyon, Texas, Cowtown, Scottsboro, Indiana. That's the first time we've had that. Fort Worth, Tulsa, Houston, Maljamar, Mexico, New Mexico.
Center is up over Athens 17-7 with 7:51 in the second quarter, and Brownsboro is beating Bullard 19-10 with 7:21 in the second quarter.
All right. Bullard, if they were to win that ball game, would clinch a playoff berth. Okay, here's a handoff to the running back going to his left, and he is going to be belted out of bounds after picking up about 3 yards on the play. Now, I don't – if Bullard loses that one, and I don't know, I can't quickly tell you what that would mean, but if they win it, they're the number 4 seed, Bullard is, but they're trailing Brownsboro right now. Wow, okay, that's a 4-yard pickup.
Leo Brown punished the young man when he come around the sidelines here. Sent him straight backwards.
So it's now 2nd down and 6 for the Eagles from their own 29. The clock rolling, 4:35 left to play here in the first half. And here's play action fake. Stearns wants to throw. He was hit. It's completed at the 43 to the 45 midfield and out of bounds finally. A big time hit on Stearns.
By Leo.
And that's going to be a first down for the Eagles.
That was just a good play by them, Larry, because the quarterback was getting hit. He threw a good ball out there, wide open receiver. And then Leo Brown punished him pretty hard on the back. But that's a big kid right there.
So that is a 30-yard completion for the Rusk Eagles and gives them their 3rd first down of the ball game. They have it now at the Carthage 40-yard line. Now Stearns this time in the pistol. Hands off to the running back. Going to his right, and he is thrown down by Clayton Ingram. Big play by Clayton Ingram there with a solo tackle. That'll be a loss on the play of 5 yards.
He came shooting through there from his linebacker position, what he's supposed to do, and then Braylon Allison knocked him back down after he was trying to get up.
Well, having that 3-4 defense that we have, and with the 4 linebackers of Crawford on the outside and Beck, with their size and speed, it's hard to get outside on us with those two, along with the other 2 linebackers.
Second down and 15 now at the Carthage 45. Here's Stearns, play action fake, throw in deep left. This ball is caught. It's caught for a big play for the Rusk Eagles. It goes from the 40 down to the 12, a 28-yard pickup.
I think that was Caleb Smith that was knocking the quarterback down. He just threw a Hail Mary out there, and our defender kind of bumped into the receiver and lost control of his footing and left him wide open for the catch.
So now Rusk, after that completion of 28 yards, has it now down at the Bulldog 12-yard line. Rusk threatening to score here. Darren Preston would love the shutout here. First down and 10 for Eagles at the Bulldog 12. The miss falling again. He throws left. It's caught at the 15, and he's to the 10, I believe, make it the 9. So that's going to be a gain of 3 on the play.
Braylon and Morrow out there on the tackle from their middle positions punished him pretty hard. The mist is still coming down a little bit.
Yeah, it's more of a light, steady rain now. It's more a little bit bigger than the mist.
So far, we're okay up here. The wind's not kicking it in here.
I didn't know y'all had to move up there before the game.
Yeah. We set up shop and had to redo it.
Second down and 7. Here's Stearns looking left. He's throwing left. This ball is incomplete at the goal line. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Morrow and Crawford in making pressure, pushing pressure, and he had to get rid of it. The young man threw 2 passes in this drive that he was going to take a lick and just let them go. And one of them was a great pitch. One of them was just a big Hail Mary down the sidelines that they ended up catching.
So now they're going to spot it at the 9-yard line. So it's again 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for the Eagles at the Bulldog 9-yard line. Stearns in the shotgun. A receiver split to each side. And he hands off. No, Stearns keeps it. He's to the 5. Great fake by Stearns. The ball comes loose, and we recover it in the end zone. He got to the goal line and fumbled it there, and then it went into the end zone, and Carthage recovered it there. Let's see what they rule.
They're going to call him down.
Down it to 1.
And the deal was he was reaching for the touchdown and lost control of the ball, but his knee was on the ground first. So.
Okay, so that's a first down for Rusk. And now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the Carthage 1-yard line. So he was down at the 1 before the ball came loose. Actually, the ball is spotted just inside the 1. So it's 1st and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Snap back to Stearns. Stearns hands off to the running back. He's going to the left, and he's in for the touchdown.
Brandon Allison on the tackle, but it was already after he'd gained that yard they needed. So you get on the scoreboard here with 2:07 left in the first half. Carthage had 35-6 at this point. 2 good plays by them, I could say, that happened on this drive. The 2 bombs. One of them for over 30, one of them for another 30 or so. So they finally get on the board.
So we await now the extra point. There's the snap. And this kick is up. And it is good. And the score now, Carthage 35 and Rusk 7, 2:07 to play in the half. Kickoff coming up.
R4 Legacy LLC is your one call for all your land management needs. Licensed and insured with over 20 years experience, they can take care of your land clearing, pond construction, driveways, mulching, and many other services using the best in heavy equipment. They also offer commercial and residential mowing, and they are the largest distributor of firewood in Panola County. Call Ashley at R4 Legacy LLC for all your land management. 903-692-0324.
Grind & Grain Beverage Company and Pop's Kitchen, located at 108 West Sabine, just off the square in downtown Carthage, is your home for great food and quality handcrafted beverages. Come enjoy cook-to-order burgers, sandwiches, and wings, and don't miss Pop's signature pulled pork sandwich and loaded fries. Grind & Grain has several handcrafted beers on tap and makes a variety of wines. We also serve the best root beer in town, so come by and meet our friendly staff in the atmosphere that fosters community. And we're also proud supporters of the Carthage Bulldogs, and we hope you have a great season.
All right, the Bulldogs getting ready to receive this kickoff. Rusk has scored their first touchdown, so it's now 35-7 Carthage, and we've got 2:07 left to play here in the half. Eagles getting ready to kick off, and here is the kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. It goes out of bounds, and so that will be a penalty against Rusk.
Just a sec. There we go.
We got plenty of time to score here for half.
Yes, we do, and let's see if we can tell. Boy, I tell you what, if you look at on that scoreboard to see the number of timeouts remaining, that you have to have really good eyesight. I think that's
each team has three timeouts.
Okay.
Each team has 3 timeouts.
I put my glasses on, I can see it, and pull them off, I can see it. But they are little.
All right, so 5-yard penalty against Rusk. And as Mark said, we've got time, as you know, if you've been a Bulldog fan for these last 18 years, you know if you've got about 2 minutes left and 3 timeouts, you've got time to score.
It's like Staubach and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
We're going to find a way.
Prescott. Okay, here's Surratt getting the snap. He throws left. This ball is caught out there by Preston to the 35, 40, 45, and out of bounds. Nice pass there to Cal Preston. It goes from the 33. It's going to be a House AC and Electrical to the 47. Pick up a 14 on that pass play.
And he got out of bounds, too, which stopped the clock, gives us some more time.
Yeah, we're going to work in a little 2-minute hurry up here.
So now 1st and 10, Carthage from their own 47. Handoff goes this time to Edwards to the midfield, 45 to the 40-yard line. That's another House AC and Electrical first down. It goes from our 47 across midfield to the 40. That's going to be a 13-yard gain for Edwards. He's now over 100 yards for the night.
Yeah, that was a shoestring. That was one guy left to get him, too, or it was off to the races.
1st down and 10 now from the Eagle 40-yard line. We've still got all 3 timeouts remaining. 1:45 left to play. Here's Surratt throwing left. This ball is caught out there, and he is brought down. The clock's going to continue to roll, and that was Price. Price on the reception.
Price is getting some receptions tonight because number 2 is down.
Hey, that's a 4-yard completion.
Marion makes a play. Little kid makes a play every game.
All right, second down now and 6. 2nd and 6 at the Eagle 36. Snap back to Surratt. Here comes the pressure. This is a screen left. Edwards has it, and he is tackled immediately. Well, you think that might be a really big play coming up, but they covered it well, and we pick up 2 yards on that pass play.
And I think it was a great call, for they were brushing all their linebackers just so somehow Edwards didn't get free.
So now it's 3rd down and 3.
Benny's in the game.
Okay, Benny's in the game. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Carthage with it. 3rd down and 3 at the Eagle 33-yard line. We still got 3 timeouts in our back pockets. Surratt takes the snap. Looking right. He throws right. This ball is caught by Ross at the 10, to the 5, down to the 2-yard line. A big completion there. It goes from the 33 down to the 2, a 31-yard completion.
He ran right down the seams. He hit him in stride. Almost got him a touchdown out of the deal. That's several catches for him tonight.
That was Ross again, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was just going right down in between the hashes and the numbers, just been open right there all night long with them especially whenever they blitz.
All right, now 1st down and goal. 1st and goal for Carthage at the 3-yard line. 20 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Surratt into the end zone. Incomplete as it was intended over on the near sideline for Junior Henderson.
He just threw a ball a little hard, I think. He put a little air because that's what we're trying to work on, Henderson, getting in the end zone and getting up because he's so tall. A fade of some kind, and it hit him in the hands. He just couldn't quite bring it in.
All right, so now it is 2nd and goal for Carthage from the Eagle 3 with 17 seconds left in the half. And again, we still have 3 timeouts left. Snap back to Surratt. Surratt throws into the end zone. This ball is caught by Preston. It's a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown pass to 3 yards to Cale Preston.
He rolled to the right, found him out in the flat, into the end zone, touchdown. So the Bulldogs again score with very little time left in the first half. Larry had a stat last week where we had scored in most games in the less than 1 minute left.
6 straight.
6 straight.
Under 2 minutes. Use the sideline to stop the clock, first downs, big plays on first down, didn't use any timeouts.
All right, we await the snap. There it is. A good snap, a good hold. The kick is up, and it's good. Carthage 42 and the Eagles 7. 13 seconds left in the half.
At Carthage Eye Associates, we're dedicated to your vision and your well-being. Our secret? It's all about you. Our expert staff is your trusted partner in eye care, providing patient-focused attention that makes all the difference. With years of experience and cutting-edge technology, you're in the best hands. Discover the Carthage Eye Associates difference today. Visit CarthageEyeAssociates.com and experience the clarity of patient-focused care and unmatched expertise. Carthage Eye Associates. We see the world through your eyes.
At Prosperity Bank, we are proud to serve the Carthage community and support the Bulldogs. We have the financial services to meet all your needs, from mobile banking, personal and business loans, home loans, and small business services. We have you covered. Talk to a financial expert at our Carthage Banking Center at 121 South Market Street and visit us online at prosperitybankusa.com. Loans subject to credit approval. This ad is not a commitment to lend. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Prosperity Bank, NMLS number 466414.
All right, Madrano with the win. Here's the kick. High end over end. This one's going to land only 2 yards deep in the end zone. And the Eagles will have it first and 10 to their 25. Yes, this is the 9th game of the year. And in 7 of the 9 games, Carthage has scored in the last minute of the first half. In 3 of those occasions, we scored on the last play of the first half. Boy, you talk about time management.
And we got 3 timeouts. There's 13 seconds, so don't think we may not be out of it right now.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
because we did that to a team 2 weeks ago where they thought they was going to take a knee, and they didn't, and we called timeouts and got the ball back.
They scored with 22 seconds left, and we got the ball back and scored after they had scored with 22. Okay, Stearns in the shotguns, hands off to the running back, coming to this left. Now he cuts back up the middle, and he stopped at about the 28-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 3 on the play.
That's the end of the first half. The score, Carthage 42, Rusk 7. We'll be back for Jerry's commentary for the band.
Okay, wait a second. We got to go down to Dustin Burns.
Oh, we've not gone yet.
Dustin Burns with the XL forward sideline mic. Take it away, Dustin. It's all yours, Dustin.
You may not could get to him.
No, I'm here. Coach, scored right before halftime again. Larry pointed out that was the 7th game this year that we scored, right before the half or on the last play of the first half.
Yeah, we executed very well there, and we've done a lot of good stuff offensively, and then we give up 7 against defensively, but I don't think we're very happy on how we performed defensively. And but we're up 42-7. We'll take that, and we're gonna run the ball a little bit more this half and see what happens.
See you after the game, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And we'll be back with halftime right after this.
Kelly's Collision Center can now correct those flaws from minor to major. Kelly's offers complete collision repair as well as auto glass repair or replacement, all with quality and service guaranteed to please you. Kelly's Collision Center offers free estimates, and they're always first in quality and first in service. And we provide assistance with claim handling from start to finish. Kelly's Collision Center on Highway 59 North, just 2 miles north of the Loop. 903-693-2328.
When you need a tow, you need to know Garrett's Wrecker Service. Call 903-693-5782. Fully insured, offering local and long-distance towing. They respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy-duty towing, you need Garrett's Wrecker Service. Don't just call anyone. Call the one who knows. Garrett's Wrecker Service. That number again, 903-693-5782.
Well, it's halftime here. Get all our mics lined up and get everything ready to go, and we appreciate it. Just a little mist in the air. Carthage Bulldog band standing across the way. White shoes, black trousers, red stripe trim. That red stripe is trimmed in white. A red West Point style jacket with a black inlay, white cross belt, white citation cards. No plumes. With Shako, but no plumes. because of the weather, obviously. And our flags and twirlers make their way out. They're standing at the numbers and halfway between the numbers and the near hash mark. Sequin uniforms are red sequins.
Push it.
And the Bulldog bells now are back behind the band. They'll be performing to the Carthage fans. I believe the jazz number is Push It. Twirlers and flags facing the press box. Red flags has a silver inlay to it. And across the way, the Bulldog bells with their backs actually to the press box, but they're performing to the Carthage fans here. Band is standing right between the hash marks. Bulldog bells with the pom-poms. Let's see what you can see on television. Reminding you, if you go to easttexastoday.com, you can view halftime and the remaining part of the ball game at no charge. No subscription is needed, just join in. Our twirlers, white boots, and those are the stovetop high boots.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey.
Talk about the band and what they performed this.
We're going to in just a sec. Well, the Battling Bulldog Band has returned. They were in Waco on Tuesday, competing in the state military marching competition at McLean Stadium on the campus of Baylor University. Band did a fantastic job. In fact, the band probably had their very best performance of the year there, and that's what you want to have. So congratulations to them. They had to go up against some bands like Lindale, which Lindale classification really they're in 4A, but one Division I, where we're in Division II, and the Lindale band for so many years has got a great tradition. They won the competition in our class, did a great job. Spring Hill High School came in second in that competition. Kind of give you an idea of those bands there. You know, and it's all by points. So you could be a tenth of a point off and be the fourth or fifth band involved there. Carthage did a fantastic job. Drum major forward march. Band moves toward the press box. Caroline Sheffield is the drum major. She's done an outstanding job all year long. This band has improved from the first time to what we saw at Waco, just immensely. Done a fantastic job. Let's go down and listen. And our mics are to the back of the band, so you will hear some little different sounds than normal, because that drill is designed for that sound to come to the press box. Our mics are at the back of the band, not the front of the band. Forward march, as they were standing 4 steps apart, now they come into what we refer to as close order at 2 steps apart. A full band flank to the left, and the band now moves left to right on your radio dial, marching right down the sidelines. A military counter march at the 30-yard line, changes directions, brings the band marching toward the 50-yard line now. Staggered counter march brings the band back now. They passed in review, moved down to the 30-yard line. Now they're coming back in a block parallelogram, passing the 50-yard line. Now to the 40-yard line to the right of the press box, 35. Still in the parallelogram. Good tempo by the band. Executing now a column left. That means that the lead rank of the band will be marching toward the visitor stands at this time. Column turn now complete. Full band flank to the right and immediately go into a counter mark position. The band is now between the hash marks. They're moving right to left, coming toward the 50-yard line. And from the back of the band, they start their gate swings, and that's done by individual ranks. And the back rank is complete. They tag up, now back to number 2, and we add another rank. Marches Battling Birds Brigade, special march written for the Carthage band, honoring Stuart Bird. Band has now completed the gate swings. Back in block band, counter march at the 20-yard line, brings the band back toward the 50-yard line. They're still marching between the hash marks. Oh, good sound. I hope you can hear that at home. Full band halt. Drum major will salute the home crowd, the Carthage crowd, I should say. She's saluting the Carthage crowd, which means her back is to the press box. Seems like the moisture is coming on down a little stronger now. Dim basses, the music. Forward march. The band moves left to right on your radio dial. And the band will execute a series of counter marches, which will bring them back out into blocks. Those blocks will head toward the 50-yard line. Now in blocks.
That looks good.
It does. Good alignment. Can you hear the basses play? That's what it's called, them basses. Military counter march at the 25-yard line to the left goal. Change direction. Band now goes back into block band. Still marching between the hash marks. I want that band to come this way and play that march so everybody can hear it. A series of to the rears and puts the band into a floating diamond. Boy, that's a driving tempo. I like that. They're inverting the diamond, bringing it back towards the 50-yard line so it'll pass in review. And the tuba section kind of leads the way there. The front point. Diamond passes in review at the 50-yard line, alternating right and left to the rears. And I tell you what, when somebody's turning one direction, you got to turn the other. That's not easy to do. Honey Boys on parade. The march. I'm going to tell you what, there are many universities that can't play this march.
Is that right?
Would not even attempt to play it. That's correct.
I'm not a band guy, but I guess you're stepping, you're playing the same pattern of beats when you're stepping?
That is correct.
Okay.
You are. In fact, most of the turns are done off of the music. You notice the drum major may do a baton signal, but they know when to turn on the counts in the music. Reverse Illinois, and the band's now in 4 company fronts coming into the sidelines. Let's go down and listen. Now you're not going to get that drive because the mics are totally away from them. Full band halts as they hit the sidelines, and here's Symphonium Fanfare. that's the Battling Bulldog Band and the Twirlers, Flags, and the Bulldog Bells, their portion of halftime here at Rusk, Texas. We'll be back with more right after this.
When making important decisions, it's reassuring to count on people you know. First State Bank and Trust Company is that group of people offering home loans or everyday depository needs. First State Bank and Trust is recognized as being among the most reliable, strongest banks as determined by our nation's leading bank rating firm, Bauer Financial Incorporated. It's a 5-star rated bank of people you know, always innovating for your changing financial needs. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, First State Bank and Trust.
You can trust the qualified staff at Hudson Financial Group to help you build the right policy that's created just for the needs of your farm or ranch. Randy and his team recognize the importance of the farm and ranch community in Panola County. They understand how much your property means to you and your family and the hard work it requires to maintain. Give them a call at 903-693-7874, or better yet, stop by and see them at 1519 West Panola in Carthage. The Hudson Financial Group can help you customize the coverage you need.
Okay, on the field now is the Rusk High School drill team. See if we can get our mics pulled back up. There we go. Notre Dame Victory March is being played for the drill team to make their way out onto the field. I need somebody to give me a fashion design right here because the skirt is almost a cape.
Like Count Dracula.
Well, okay, let's that away a little bit.
Halloween?
Black, I don't know. Black and silver, at the top, the insert is red. Different look. The best way to do it is give me zoom in on the young ladies there if you would, Mario, and let's see if we can let everybody see those costumes. There you go. Come on in a little more. Looking good. That's perfect right there. EastTexasToday.com. We appreciate our sponsors that's making all this broadcast possible. And I'm going to have to get an umbrella. We're fixing to get some equipment and start sparking here.
Well, Jerry, talk to us about the contest you just got through going to and how many bands you went through.
Well,
it was a big deal, wasn't it?
It was. It was the state military marching competition held in Waco. This is about the third year that they've had it in Waco. It's the 5th year that the University Interscholastic League has 2 band competitions state level. One is an open competition, one is military. And this particular one that we were involved with is only military bands. We had all classifications. Had 15 bands in class 1A, 2A. Didn't have any 1A bands. They were all 2A, but that was the way the classification was. 12 bands, I believe, set up in class 4A. Everybody competed during the daytime. The first group before lunch, the second group after lunch. At 5 o'clock, they named the top 5 in each classification. Those bands came back and performed again at 7 o'clock and were rated. Now, you got 5 judges. 3 judges judge music only. 2 judges judge marching only. And it's done by a point system. And we didn't have the points, so I don't know how each band rated. But it got down to the 10th of a point was making the division between the bands and which made the top 5 and which did not. But only the top 5 continued on, and I don't have my list in front of me, but at Carthage classification class 4A, let's go back to class 2A, because making the finals, Timpson made the finals, Hemphill made the finals, Shelbyville made the finals, and trying to think of the other 2 there. Shelbyville came in second in that presentation. Did a super job. I'm embarrassed. I can't tell you who right now came in first. It'll come back. About midnight, I'll text everybody, okay? And then the 4A bands, and then all 4A bands now, whether you're in Division I or Division II, compete. And Lindale and Spring Hill were 2 of the 5 that made the finals I know Lindale came in first place. Spring Hill came in second place. Those bands did a great job. Now, I have to take a little bragging now. I taught at Shelbyville, okay? The first division that was ever made at Shelbyville, with that school district, happened to be the director. I was lucky enough to be the director there.
Obviously had good kids.
Well, obviously we couldn't have made the first division if there weren't good kids. The Spring Hill, I taught there. Oh, and we're going to get the next day in 3A and 5 and 6A. White Oak won it in Class 3A. Guess where I taught for almost 5 years at White Oak. Boy, so we had a great time there. They took home the gold there, and then Lufkin was the top honor in the 5 and 6A band, and Longview came in second, and you could have flipped a coin. And I know that had to be 10th of points because those bands were so close it was unreal. But that's the story of the state competition, and it was a great time. It just started at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we left after 10 o'clock at night for both of those days. Now, coming up next week in San Antonio is going to be the open classification for bands. So we're talking to Dr. Kent, who is the person in charge of music for the University Interscholastic League. They're making the big decision now. They've had this trial for 5 years to see if they're going to permanently do it or not. And he indicated, he never committed, but he indicated that they were going to continue with the military portion. So much of the open class have props, they have electronics, they got, it's more of a show, where the military, you can't use any electronics at all. Can't use any props at all. You can use a flag. That's the only prop you can use. Time limits are all the same. You have to, a minimum on the field of 5 minutes and a maximum of 8. You have to clear by 10. And those time limits are whether you're military or if you're in open class.
Have you ever had anybody that messed it up and didn't clear? Have you ever thought about it?
Yep, I've seen it more than once. And I'm not going to tell you who, but I had a buddy.
Was it Spring Hill or White Oak?
No.
Okay.
But it was an assistant at White Oak that ended up following me as being band director there was at another school, bless his heart, and it just didn't line up right. So he kept trying to get everybody to line up before they started. Well, they started the clock on him, and he didn't know it.
Okay.
And he was still out there giving instructions to the kids. And they went overtime, and that cost a rating. Okay. Cost a rating. Our rain's coming on down now. We're getting some moisture up here.
No, you know it doesn't even show.
We got an umbrella for the camera. No, just protect the camera and make sure it's all right. We got a good crew up here. We got some fine young men up here. Mario is back from North Texas.
I know, I saw him.
Yeah,
He rode with
yeah.
I noticed him sleeping back there.
You were talking earlier about when Mario used to travel with us, and he'd do all the editing on his laptop while he traveled. All right, let's take a minute and describe the Rusk band now. They competed in Region 21. Now they're prepared for the rain because if you're watching what you see out there, they have a clear poncho on their uniforms. They come into a forward motion and moving toward the 50-yard line. I'm gonna have to get a windshield wiper from my glasses.
Take my glasses off.
That may be the smart thing to do. Drum majors salute the home crowd here, the Rusk band.
We're in a light mist, y'all. It's not a raindrop. It's just your intermittent washer would have to go, and when it comes back, it'd be dry.
Yeah.
You know,
this is nasty. This is just nasty. We're talking about the weather. Let me make sure you understand what we're talking about, please. All right, the band stands at the 40-yard line to the left of the press box. They're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 company fronts and standing in close order. Forward march as they move toward the 50-yard line. 6 company fronts, passing in review now.
Jerry, when you're marching like that and you're a little off, can you see it out of the corner of your eye?
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be watching that corner of the eye and lining up. And it's one of those things that you have to, I'm going to line you up. Now, what are you looking at on the next person? Are you looking at their ear? Or are you looking at their eye or their cheek? You know, what do you see? And that's what you got to continue to look at all the time. Used to, Mark, there with the old field, they used to cut those yard lines. If you could feel it, so you knew that if the middle of the foot was supposed to be on the yard line, you could feel it. Turf, you can't. There's absolutely no way. Even when they put diesel marks out on the line, you could still feel it because the grass would be gone.
Now, how does it affect them if you're in a muddy field like we used to be, and they've worn out where you can't really see the yard markers?
It's a mess is what it is. I can recall a marching contest that was held in Beaumont at Stark High School. It had poured down rain, and it can rain in the Beaumont area, as you well know. We ended up counting the number of shoes that were left on the field after a band performed. I mean, they stopped to go out there because it was just terrible and muddy, and about 3 or 4 bands marched. Well, it just made it spongy. And in that particular contest, several kids that were trying to turn properly fell. One youngster had a tuba, and he just had to have help to get up. He had that sousaphone around him. But yes, I've experienced that. Of course, what you don't want to do is get into a situation like that. But they didn't have any choice. That turf was not around at that point. That's how long. I've been doing this too long, haven't I? The Rusk man now has turned, and they're facing the press box. They're stretched from the 35 to the 35-yard line. Man's doing a good job. You may note Carthage had a few spaces that students were absent, so does Rusk. And this is going to be their senior night, and so I bet you they're going to do the band Sweetheart and Band Bow, I bet. That's what they're going to do. While they're doing that, we're going to play a commercial break. Thank you for being with us at halftime.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's football season again in Carthage, Texas, and what a dynasty we have built. Our coaching staff has created a culture of expecting to win, and our athletes have bought into the hard work and dedication it takes to achieve our lofty goals. At UWeld, we strive to follow the same game plan. UWeld, fabrication experts, serving all areas of the energy sector. Find us on the World Wide Web at www.uweldusa.com and our social media pages. Go Dogs!
Since 1980, Juicy's Hamburgers has been serving up the freshest, juiciest burgers in East Texas. At Juicy's, every bite is legendary. From our hand-ground beef to our crispy fries, golden onion rings, savory beans, and mouth-watering chicken fried steaks. Everything is made fresh to order. It's no wonder Juicy's has been voted best burger in East Texas for 40 years running. Juicy's Hamburgers, where tradition meets taste.
Larry, I was thinking, was it Van last year where we had the rain came down? I think that we just, if for one season, every game for a season, each season, we're going to have a little terrible weather situation. Larry, have you got stats?
Yes, I do.
Can you read them?
Man, I tell you what now, fans, I can tell you what, this is a heavy mist. It's really not raindrops, but it's a heavy mist, and as we look across the field toward the lights, you can see the mist blowing from our left to right, and blowing from left to right. Okay, the stats are brought to you by First Methodist Church with Brother Kevin Otto, and so we'll give those to you right now. Second half kickoff coming up is sponsored by L&K Express Wash. Drop by L&K Express Wash to get your car ready for the big ball game. All right, let's see.
Do you need my light?
I think I've got it here. Okay, first downs. Carthage with, Carthage with 19. Rusk had 5. I believe that's right. I'm trying to protect my papers here from getting wet. Carthage 19, Rusk 5. On the ground, Carthage 167, Rusk 5. Passing yards, Carthage 182, Rusk 79. So the total yardage, Carthage 349, Rusk 84. No turnovers in the ball game. Penalties, Carthage 2 for 25 and Rusk 3 for 15. Punts, Carthage did not punt. Rusk punted 3 times for a 32-yard average, Jerry.
Okay, Larry, thank you. You did a good job on that. We may need to move your chair this way a little bit. We can do it. Let's just make that adjustment. Well,
hey,
halftime is wrapping up. Have you got some scores? What
Jerry,
you got?
You talked about the finals and the bands.
Yep.
It was New Diana and Carlisle.
Okay. There you
Somebody
go.
sent in from Washington, D.C., man. I guess you were listening to way up there.
That's
and
right.
This person
Yeah.
sent me
Carlisle,
the message that you were doing the game.
Carlisle, by the way, now that you've recalled my memory, has won it more than one time. And Carlisle band is noted for being honored by the Texas music educators more than one time, inviting them to come and perform. Great job. All right. Well, I'm glad we got all that worked out. Oh, man.
Okay, well, fans, let me just. Okay, well, here come the Bulldogs back on the field. What happened? We got here early before anyone else in the press box, and we set up in a booth, not for sure where we should be. Then about 20 minutes after we were set up, they came and said, "Now wait a minute, this booth that you're in, the Rusk coaches are going to be in this booth." And down at the other end of the press box is a booth where the Rusk radio station will be. Well, I can tell you, I just looked, and there's no station down there. There's 3 Rusk fans who came in from the weather to get a dry spot. So fans, is that frustrating? Darn right it is.
Larry, we set up, though, where we've always set up here for the last year. So, so they just failed to tell us where we should go.
They failed to tell us, is right. Okay, so we're at halftime. And, again, the second half kickoff going to be brought to you by L&K Express Wash. Drop by L&K Express Wash to get your car ready for the big game. It is a fine mist that has covered our table here. It's, really tough trying to keep papers dry. Carthage will be kicking off, and undoubtedly this will go into the end zone. If the mist would stop.
That would be wonderful.
Well, Mark is taking off his glasses.
Prepared Larry, I'm going to tell you, we'll call him Prepared Larry. He always brings a list of all the boys. And when we don't know who it is, we turn to it. Well, we're fixing to have a bunch of new kids.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be able to do it.
That. We're not going to be able to do that.
Well, I had it on the wall of the booth that we were set up in. But, of course, okay, this one lands 5 yards deep in the end zone. And so Rusk will have it now at their 25-yard line. And, again, if the Bulldogs win this game, they will clinch the number 1 seed and a district championship, which means that they will be playing in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from tonight or Thursday night, because Coach Surratt does like a Thursday game for the first playoff game. We'll be playing either Pittsburgh or Spring Hill.
Hey, Mark, since you said you had to take your glasses off, how are you going to read them scores without your glasses on?
I can do a lot of things, Red.
I sent you
You
some
worry
scores,
about
so
Red. You worry about old Red.
Hey,
I'll worry
tell
about
Red to still better stay dry.
I sent you some scores on your phone, so you can read.
All right, here's Stearns heading off to the running back, going to his left, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage, no gain on the play.
Crawford on the tackle. I've called his name quite a few times tonight. We've got our starting defense in right now. We need to work most of the time. When we get in the playoffs and we haven't played the first string in the second half, sometimes that goes to dragging on us. So we need to play at least into the third quarter with the starters, especially on defense.
All right, so that's second down and 10. Second and 10. Let's see if they run the clock a little bit here in the second half. Hopefully they'll decide to do that. Stearns he's got the handoff. He hands it off to the running back going to his right.
Fumble.
And there's a fumble, and it falls forward. Oh, and I think we've got it.
We did.
Carthage with the recovery. at the 30-yard line.
He got hit from somebody going around the outside, and the ball just squirted out and went about 5 yards up the field. Looks like they got on it, but a dog climbed in there and got it away from him. So with 11 left in the third quarter, we get the ball back.
I'm watching the game on TV.
Jerry, now don't be a fair weather fan now.
Again, fans, we are in we're outside on the roof of the home press box.
And it's wet.
And there is a awning over our head, but the mist is blowing blowing sideways. It's blowing from our left to right. That's what's getting us wet here. Okay, so now Surratt's going to be in the shotgun as we have the ball 1st and 10 at the Eagle 30-yard line. Ball is on the left hash, and we have a whistle. No whistle. Surratt wants to throw it, and he's hit as he throws. This ball is incomplete, intended for Henderson down at the 5-yard line, but he was hit as he released the football.
I feel sorry for the offensive lineman that let that guy go because he just planted Jet. And if he comes to the sidelines, he will be talked to severely because Jet had to get rid of that ball, and it was almost complete.
Hope you can make it to Chalk Talk on Monday. I tell you what, you learn so much that you do not know from just sitting and watching the game. I promise you that. We learned this past week that Coach Surratt was going to bring in that afternoon into his office for a sit-down visit. We learned who Surratt talked to for 25 minutes at halftime about his play in the first half. Here's Surratt under center. Handoff, it goes to Benny Smith. Benny Smith over the right side, and he's got 6 down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, Benny's already had a good night so far. It's coming in as, number 2, but I don't think we'll see number 0. He's had a turf toe. He's kind of been nurturing it a little bit. And we saw his little brother last week come in and do well.
Incidentally, his little brother was hurt last night, but understand that he is okay. He did not suit out for the second half. 3rd down and 4 now for Carthage. 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs at the Rusk 24-yard line. Coach Surratt promised us at halftime we were going to run it quite a bit in the second half. That helps speed the game up quite a bit. Surratt takes the snap, play action fake, throws left. This ball is incomplete over the head of Cade Ross, and pretty tough to throw with a wet football.
And plus, there was a defender out there, and I think that was really a wise throw. He threw it high where nobody could get to it because there was a defender out there on Ross.
And we do have that piece of equipment that Carthage is the only high school that I know of that has this, that has room to warm 36 footballs at one time.
And also all of our ball boys have a vest with the X on it that has a pouch to keep dry balls in it as well.
Okay.
Double coverage.
Yeah.
Discount
double coverage
check.
there. All right, 4th down. Okay, and we have a timeout called.
Us.
And let's see, this is, timeout.
Pintail Safety has been and is still a leader in the safety OQ industry that specializes in pipeline compliance for contractors, operators, individuals working in the oil and gas industries nationwide. Pintail welcomes the toughest challenges that our clients present, and we pride ourselves in always exceeding their expectations. Anywhere we're needed makes Pintail a desirable choice. Online at pintailsafety.com or call us at 888-750-8800. Pintail Safety.
Panola County relies on UT Health East Texas Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and UT Health First Physicians clinics with specialists in obstetrics and family health. UT Health is proud to be one with East Texas and with the Carthage Bulldogs.
Timeout sponsored by Bulldog Automotive. Bulldog Automotive, where maintenance matters. Want to make sure and get that in. 4th down and 4 for the Bulldogs now at the Eagle 24-yard line. Surratt is in the shotgun. The ball just to the right of the left hash. Snap back to Surratt. He's throwing left sideline. This ball is incomplete. I think it was intended for Junior Henderson. It was down at about the 4, and they hold. First possession of the ball game that we have not scored on.
And I tell you what, I think the young man defended it at the last second, stuck his hand up there and knocked that ball loose, or that was going to be a completion right down the sidelines. So we have 10-11 left in the second half and the third quarter, and we're ahead 42-7. So we'll have our starting defense back out there again.
And that was a pretty well thrown ball right there, especially considering it's a wet football. And, come to Chalk Talk, and Coach Surratt will tell you what he thought of the play. I can guarantee you that. All right, first down and 10 now for the Eagles at their 24-yard line. So that's the first possession in the ballgame where Carthage has not scored. Snap back to Stearns. Stearns play action fake. And he's going to throw right. This ball is incomplete. We had two defenders back, and the incomplete at the Bulldog 43.
Had one in front and one in behind, but if the ball would have been a little bit more air, he might have got under that.
Oh, yeah, James Morrow beating down on him, and he didn't rise. He released it.
Second down and 10. Two big games this week in East Texas that feature four undefeated teams in district. One is Jefferson and Liberty Ilo. Both teams are 4-0. And then Longview is at home against North Forney, and both teams are 4-0, the only undefeated teams in the district. All right, Stearns is going to be in the shotgun. In the pistol this time. In the pistol with twins left. Hands off to the running back going left, and he is stopped for a loss.
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage was a 24. They're going to spot it at the 22, 2-yard loss. Their rushing yards now at 3.
Morrow and Beck on the tackle there. Yeah, also the Lufkin Panthers are undefeated, except for they got beat by Longview 3-0 early. And then they've had a string of a lot of games. I wonder.
7-20 with 2:49 the third quarter. Longview 21, North Forney 0 with 1:47 in the fourth quarter. Here's a good game. Lindale 7, Pine Tree 0 with 1:36 in the third quarter.
Okay, here's the quarterback, Stearns. He's throwing left on the screen pass, and they complete it. But then the tackle is made. Oh, nice play there. Way to go, Braylon.
Braylon Allison and Trevor Woods.
Allison with the tackle there.
They smelled, you could tell those boys smelled the screen. They had seen that. And so he caught it from behind. He had penetrated a little bit, turned around and caught it from behind.
Incidentally, my good friend Joe Hale sent me a score. Chapel Hill at halftime. Chapel Hill 21, Henderson 7. All right, so the punt will now come from the 24-yard line for the Rusk Eagles. And he takes only a 12-yard drop. High snap, gets off the kick. It's a high, short kick into the wind, and it goes out of bounds. This is not going to be a long punt at all. Let's see where the official marks this one. It's going to be at the 44, a 20-yard kick.
Yeah, that wasn't like what they wanted, but that wind is coming out of that north. And if we're north and south there, I think we are. And you can tell the weather's changing a little bit, can't you, Larry?
I tell you what, though, now my glasses are fogged over with precipitation, but the mist has lightened some. You can tell that, but just I look at the lights over there.
Right.
And it's not as thick a mist as it once was, so it's improving. But we're still up on top of the roof, and down below us in the radio booth are 3 fans from Rusk enjoying themselves. Okay, first down and 10 now for Carthage at the Rusk 45-yard line. Surratt under center this time. No, excuse me, he's in the shotgun, pardon me. Hand off to Benny Smith. Benny Smith straight ahead to the 40, and he picks up 5, maybe 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, just dive played right up the middle, and he got hit after he'd gone through the line of scrimmage. The hole was there, but somebody filled it. The linebacker filled it, but not before he gained 5 yards.
Yeah, and Jerry was correct. Jerry's got a great memory. It was just last year over at Van, we were under a tent. Worse than this, a tent out in the bleachers.
The miracle of duct tape that night. I duct taped around the edges.
Oh, my gosh.
Dylan was with us.
That was even worse than this one. Second down and 5. And here's a handoff, and it goes to, not for sure who that was.
It's Benny Smith.
Was that Benny? Okay. And he picks up 1 to the 39.
Yeah, they filled that hole pretty well. For Benny, he didn't get much on that.
And that night at Van, there was rain.
There was plenty of rain that night.
Yep. That was, and of course, from last year, we lost Van and Canton in the district, and we picked up Athens this year. So we went from a 7-team district last year to a 6-team this year. Okay, third and 4 for Carthage at the Eagle 39-yard line. Surratt in the shotgun. Looks over to the, okay, down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Down to 3, 2, 1, snap with 1. Surratt throwing left side. This ball is going to be caught. Great catch there by Henderson. He's into the end zone. It is a Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown pass to Junior Henderson.
I tell you what, he went down the sidelines, and he's learned to get in front of the defender and slow up and keep the defender from going through him. And at the last second, he jumps up, which they've been working on it. He makes the catch. The kid falls down. He walks into the end zone.
He had a little push down after he caught the catch to get him off of him and walk in for the end zone.
I think that was, I must admit, I did not catch the yards. I think it was a 35-yard line, wasn't it?
I think
Am I right about? Okay. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, here's the extra point attempt. The hold is good. The kick is good. It's now 48, make it 49-7 Carthage. 7:07 left in the third.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's football season again in Carthage, Texas, and what a dynasty we have built. Our coaching staff has created a culture of expecting to win, and our athletes have bought into the hard work and dedication it takes to achieve our lofty goals. At U-Weld, we strive to follow the same game plan. U-Weld, fabrication experts, serving all areas of the energy sector. Find us on the World Wide Web at www.uweldusa.com and our social media pages. Go Dogs!
Panola County relies on UT Health East Texas Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and UT Health First Physicians clinics with specialists in obstetrics and family health. UT Health is proud to be one with East Texas and with the Carthage Bulldogs.
All right, the Kane Hardware Bulldog touchdown, a 35-yard pass to Junior Henderson, and the extra point by Madrano. Junior Henderson. Here's the kick. Oh, this is going to be in the end zone again. Junior Henderson, one of two players that Coach Surratt has identified at Chalk Talk that are difference makers, that if they play up to their total potential, we're going to win it all. And he's one of them. The other one is Braylon Allison. And we saw Braylon make a great play tonight. Junior Henderson with a good night here. Let's see. Junior, I have him 4 receptions for 72 yards.
We'll take that every time.
So that's averaging 18 yards per catch. That's very good. All right, now the Eagles have it. 1st and 10 at their own 25. And, okay, now there's a good thing by the referee. He's starting the clock a little bit early. Ordinarily, you wouldn't start it until it's snapped. Okay, so Stearns in the shotgun. Snap back to Stearns. Stearns hands off to the running back going to his right. He's got some running room to the 30. Going to pick up 5 to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he followed his blockers well that time, the young man did. Got decent yardage. We got 6:39 left in third quarter. We're ahead 49-7.
2nd down and 5. We approach the 6-minute mark here in the third.
Rain is, I don't see any in the lights or feel any, so that's
good. You're right. You're right. I don't see any in the lights. That's the way to tell with this miss.
Red's finally had a shower this week.
2nd down and 5 now for the Eagles. Ball on the right hash. 2nd down and 5 at their 30-yard line. Here's a running back being tackled for a loss.
And that was Morrow coming in. We've called his name quite a few times tonight.
He just did a swing move over the center. The guard was coming across his face. He pushed him completely back in the backfield and made the tackle. It's amazing.
That's what you call good right there.
Yeah. Quick on his feet, strong. Like I said, use his hands real good.
And I tell you, when Dustin says he pushes the center back into the backfield, that's exactly what he's doing. And the guy has amazing speed for his size. Okay, that is a loss there of a yard back to the 29. Snap back to Stearns. Stearns wants to throw. Now he's rolling to his right. He throws to the sideline. This ball is caught, I believe, for a 1st down.
And that was really a good play. He rolled to his right, and he held the ball, faked it, then threw it. A little floater out there, enough for his man to get it. So that was a good play by the quarterback for Rusk.
Okay, so that's a 1st down for them. And they keep the clock rolling.
They need to roll
Actually,
it.
it's a gain of 6 on the play. Gain of 6 and a 1st down.
From now on, Huntley.
1st down at their 35-yard line. Stearns in the shotgun, snap back to him. Play action fake, throws right. This ball is almost picked off. Boy, we almost had a pick there. That was Leo Brown.
And he jumped the route, and he had his hands on it. He'll remember that tonight in his dreams when he gets home, because he had pay dirt down the sidelines there.
We are coming to you live from the roof of the home press box at Eagle Stadium, Jim Swink Field in Rusk, Texas. Carthage Bulldogs 4:14 and counting left to play here in the third quarter. The clock is running right now, even after the incomplete pass. Carthage up 49-7. Here's a handoff to a running back going to his left, and he is going to get about 5 yards. And we have the official stopping the clock.
Tylen Williams on the tackle there, coming up from the safety spot, really did good. And the clock's running.
Oh, okay. Someone's helmet came off. That's the reason they stopped it, but then they started up again. So that was a running play of 11 yards, rushing play.
I tell you what, Dustin, the young man that's in front of Morrow looks like about 175 pounds.
From
what I can see from here.
80, 85, maybe 190. Yeah.
Yeah, giving up 110 pounds.
So it's now 3rd down and 5 for the Eagles. And let's see, we are going to have someone calling a timeout. Timeout on the field. We'll take a break.
R4 Legacy LLC is your one call for all your land management needs. Licensed and insured with over 20 years experience, they can take care of your land clearing, pond construction, driveways, mulching, and many other services using the best in heavy equipment. They also offer commercial and residential mowing, and they are the largest distributor of firewood in Panola County. Call Ashley at R4 Legacy LLC for all your land management. 903-692-0324.
All right,
Grinding Grain Beverage Company and Pop's Kitchen, located at 108 West Sabine, just off the square in downtown Carthage, is your home for great food and quality handcrafted beverages. Come enjoy cooked-to-order burgers, sandwiches, and wings, and don't miss Pop's signature pulled pork sandwich and loaded fries. Grinding Grain has several handcrafted beers on tap and makes a variety of wines. We also serve the best root beer in town, so come by and meet our friendly staff in the atmosphere that fosters community. And we're also proud supporters of the Carthage Bulldogs, and we hope you have a great season.
All right, it's now 3rd and 5 for Rusk. 3rd and 5 for Rusk at their own 40-yard line. They're going from our right to left here in the in the third quarter. Pardon me. Back to Stearns. Stearns gonna throw. He's in trouble. Gets away from one man and gets away from a second one and still on his feet. And now he's stopped. Boy, Stearns did a great job of escaping there. The tackles of a couple of Bulldogs for bigger losses. He winds up losing 4 on the play.
I tell you what, that was good hustle by all the defensive linemen. He was first hit by Morrow, but he got away, but then Braylon went back and hit him, and then Braylon came back to get him again. Good hustle.
Way to go, Braylon Allison. Key player in our hopes to win it all. Braylon Allison. Okay, they're going to punt it now. The line of scrimmage is going to be the 36. The 36. Low snap. We don't have much of a rush. They get the punt off, and this is going to be a beauty here.
Sure is.
And it's going to roll inside our 20-yard line down to the 16. So 16 and 36, that's 52. That's a 48-yard kick.
And that was against the wind. They're
And that
listening
was
to
against
us
the wind.
from Cheyenne, Oklahoma, and Dr. Ben Donald's in Detroit, Michigan, listening and watching the game. Of course, I paid for my glasses this week, so I guess he could afford to go. So he'll give me some trouble about that, Lions Club.
All right, so now Carthage, after that 48-yard kick by Rusk, Carthage backed up to their own 16, and we'll start to take a look here and see if we got any reserves coming in there. It's going to be Burchett at quarterback. We know that. And again, we are without my roster list that we make. I made one, had it pinned up on the wall in the booth that we thought we were going to be in, but no roster list.
Graves is in the backfield.
Yeah, so he's going to be taking the shotgun snap. And he pitches, he gives the ball to our running back. And the running back is across the 20, out to close to the 25-yard line.
Now, is that the Harris kid that we brought up?
That's Price.
That's Price, okay.
That's Price.
All right, now it's raining again.
The freshmen that we brought up are not here tonight. They played for the freshmen last night.
Beckpool is a winning 50-15 over Union Grove tonight. It's a final. So Beckpool is getting close to
16.
getting a playoff spot if sold in already. I think they're probably in the playoffs, but of course Wascom beat them, I think, in district.
We had the one lost.
Mark, you could text one of them Harris boys and find out.
Probably can. He's probably watching it unless they're off tonight.
Okay, so that's a gain of 3 to the 19. Second down and 1. Handoff goes to Price again. Is that Price?
I think that was Graves there.
Graves, okay. Graves, and he picks up 1 to the 20. Graves picks up 1 to the 20.
I took my glasses off now. I got to put them back on now. I got to pull them back off.
We might need to get one of these.
The mist has started again.
Yeah, but I need to order like one of these tents we have over here on the business side for the team. You know, it's got little zip-up curtains, you know, help us out with that.
Well, won't you talk to Miss Hanson about that? She'll probably get you one. Keep you dry, Red.
I'm sure she'd want to keep Jerry dry.
3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6 for Carthage from our 20. Burchett under center. Pitch out goes to Graves. Graves going left. Graves trying to get the first down, and he's going to be stopped short. He needed 6 yards, and I believe he gets 3, maybe 4.
Getting close to a first down. 4th down now. Looks like we're going to leave our kids on the field, Larry, for a 4th down try here. We got a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Maybe a quarterback sneak here.
Let's see where he spots the ball. Okay, so that's a 4-yard gain for Graves as the mist again starts here. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Thank goodness. At the end of 3, 49-7 Dogs.
At Carthage Eye Associates, we're dedicated to your vision and your well-being. Our secret? It's all about you. Our expert staff is your trusted partner in eye care, providing patient-focused attention that makes all the difference. With years of experience and cutting-edge technology, you're in the best hands. Discover the Carthage Eye Associates difference today. Visit CarthageEyeAssociates.com and experience the clarity of patient-focused care and unmatched expertise. Carthage Eye Associates. We see the world through your eyes.
At Prosperity Bank, we are proud to serve the Carthage community and support the Bulldogs. We have the financial services to meet all your needs, from mobile banking, personal and business loans, home loans, and small business services. We have you covered. Talk to a financial expert at our Carthage Banking Center at 121 South Market Street and visit us online at prosperitybankusa.com. Loans subject to credit approval. This ad is not a commitment to lend. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Prosperity Bank, NMLS number 466414.
Okay, it is 4th down. Am I right on that?
Yes, you're
Does
correct.
Say 4 over there? Okay. It is 4th down and 2 for the Bulldogs from their own 24-yard line. Okay, come on. Let's pick up this first down and run the clock some. Burchett under center. 4th down and 2. Burchett with a sneak. He's got it. Burchett keeps the football for us. 4 yards out to the 28-yard line. That's a first down.
And Larry, and talking about the game where in Van where we got flooded on, we got there early, and I taped up all around it, and we're wetter tonight than we were in that flood. Because really, we've got electricity running through up here with water everywhere.
I would say, okay, so Graves picks up 4 yards there. All right, so the clock is running as we started the 4th quarter. Carthage leading at 49-7 in a mist falling here. Mist is not as heavy as it has been, but pretty good size, pretty good mist. Throw to Price on the left side, and he's got a first down and then busted out of bounds. Let's see, the line of scrimmage was a 29. They're going to give him 3 yards on the pass play.
It's a sidearm throw out there by Burchett to him, and he caught it and tiptoed up the sidelines.
That was Price, wasn't it, right?
It was Price,
Uh-huh.
You're correct.
Bryston Price, one of those sophomores, along with Jeffress and Trey Gantz, a sophomore. Caden Graves is a sophomore. There's another one or two that I cannot think of right now. Okay, here's Burchett. Burchett handing off to Graves. Graves over the right side, and he has
maybe
3 yards, I think, to the 25, to the 35.
Smith on defense is a sophomore.
Yes, that's right.
Must have lost his helmet, so he's having to come out of the game. We had a new running back coming in.
Okay, so that's Price out.
24, that's the other sophomore in it. I'm trying to think of his name.
And again, sorry, we don't have our roster that we normally use to identify all these reserves that are coming in. Number 24 in there now. 3rd down and 4. And here's Burchett rolling to his right. Under some pressure, he throws. Ball is caught. This is going to be a first down on a pass play. It's going to go from the 35 to the 45-yard line, a 10-yard completion.
That's to 25, I believe is.
25.
I believe it's 25. Who caught that?
10-yard completion there. And I think 25 is Z Purley, I believe.
Maybe.
All right, the clock still moving with 9:20 left to go in the ball game. Carthage up 49-7. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Burchett is the quarterback. And he hands off to Price. Price going to the right side. And Price to the midfield marker.
Fumbled it.
And did he fumble it? I can't think he did, but I believe.
He must have got it.
I believe we got it back.
Right at first down territory out there, Larry.
So that is a first down. A 10-yard gain. And I think they're going to count that as a pass play to Price. So Price now with 5 receptions for 33 yards. He's got 5. Ross has 5. Henderson has 4 receptions. Preston with 3.
Number 7's got a few too.
First down and 10 for Carthage at the Eagle 45. Handoff goes to Graves. Graves this time gets away from one tackler and picks up 1 to the 44.
Clock running, 8:20 left in the ball game. We're ahead 49-7. A light mist is coming down. It's been pretty much the whole night.
Now, surely they have told Burchett to do this, but in a game like this, you know, it's out of hand. It's already decided. People want to go home. You want to run the play clock down. I haven't been taking note of how low it's going. It's now down to 9. Okay, you definitely want to get it in single digits. I think you want to get it below 5. It's at 4, 3, snap with 2. Here's handoff to Caden Graves. Graves
That's number
up the
24.
middle. Is that 24?
I don't know his.
Okay.
I wish we did. Somebody can text it to it.
So that's going to be a gain of 3 more. Yeah, someone might text us who 24 is.
Seems like the camera's fogged up, Larry. I need to tell. I'm getting a message for that.
3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6 for Carthage at the Eagle 41.
Now Graves comes back in.
Now Graves is back in. Okay, we know that for sure. And we're now down at 7:04 and counting. Play clock is down to 6, 5, 4. That away. Good job. Burchett 3-2. Snap with 1. Pitch out Graves. Graves going right side of the 40. And he's going to be close to the first down, but he's not going to have it.
We're in fair.
But he's going to be, let's see, I think he picked up 3 there.
So we'll have a 4th
He
down
did.
play. 6:39 and counting.
So it'll be 4th down and 2. I tell you what, we pick up another couple of first downs and we can run this thing out, I think. 4th down and 2. At 6:25 and counting. 4th down and 2 at the Eagle 37. The ball on the right hash. Graves in the shotgun. And he's going to keep it himself.
He might have made it.
Was that Graves? I believe it was,
so.
wasn't it?
He made it.
Okay, he's got it. So that's a 3-yard run for Graves. Is that Graves?
No, that was Burchett.
That's Burchett. Pardon me. That's Burchett. I knew who it was. I just said Graves by mistake. Sorry about that. So that gets it now inside the 35 to the 34. Another first down. We're under 6 minutes to go now. 5:45 and counting.
We need to go 4 downs here.
And remember, okay, we haven't emphasized this enough maybe. Next week is at home. Last regular season game at Bulldog Stadium.
Senior
Of
night.
the whole season. Senior night, that's right. We fumbled a snap, and we fought on it for a loss of 1.
Clock continues to run, though. 5:24.
It is senior night. We'll be playing Brownsboro. And that would give us an undisputed district championship. In other words, no one is tying us. Okay, so that's a loss of 1 on the play.
I know Carson Carter's in there.
Okay.
I know that.
Maxwell Chemicals of Texas is second to none for service and treatment of saltwater disposal.
Yard line. 4:45 left to play. Here's someone going to the right.
Graves.
Is that Graves? Okay. And he's going to lose a yard there.
Yeah, he's treated kind of rudely there.
So that'll be a loss of 1 on the play.
You'll need.
It'll be under 4 minutes when we get this play going. So we're running the clock down pretty well. We're going to have 4th down after this is 3rd down. We'll run a 4th down play.
It's 3rd down and 13. Yep, and you know, at this point right here, just keep it on the ground, run clock. 3rd down and 13 from the Eagle 37-yard line. And we are now down to 4:05 left to play. We're going to, play clock's at 10. Just don't snap it yet. Down to 5, snap with 4. We throw it to the left side. Price has got it to the 35. Price to the 30. Going to have another first down to the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds. That's going to give us another first down. It's going to go from the 36. 36 down to the 25. That's an 11-yard pass.
All right, we're on 4th down. Clock's running with 3:32. We shouldn't blow this play till after under 3 minutes.
So that's 11 yards to Price. He's now, according to my stats, our leading receiver for the night with 6 catches. Not leading in yards, but number of receptions. First down and 10. Oh, no, it's 4th down.
Yeah.
Okay, we did not get the first. It's 4th down and a yard, and we got it. And he still got the football. This is Burchett to the 20, down to the 15, still on his feet, down to the 10. Burchett with a big run for the Bulldogs. It goes from the 25 down to the 9, a gain of 16 for Burchett.
He just took a player and just threw it off of him down around the 12 and then went on inside the 10. We're in the Kelly's collision zone.
Okay, and now we can ice it right here. Okay. It's going to be almost down to 2 minutes when we snap it this time. Well, not quite. 2 minutes 30 seconds now. It's a 12-second difference. First and goal from the 9. Burchett, the quarterback. Burchett going to keep it himself. Tush push. The Eagles play, and he picks up 4 down to the 5.
And they hadn't blown it back in yet. 2:50, which should be under almost a minute and a half before they're not even blowing it in.
See, the referee can help a bunch right there.
That's right.
Delay in starting that play clock. As Mark said, we're down to less than 2 minutes now. 1:52 left to go. 2nd down.
Still got 25 seconds on the game.
On the play clock,
so we're down just taking our time.
Yeah, the referee, the white hat, can really help when you're trying to move the game along, in the last couple of minutes of play. Okay, 6 on the play clock, down to 5, 4, 3. Here's another tush push. Burchett straight ahead, trying to get in the end zone, and he will not. He is stopped at the 1, so that's going to be a gain of 3.
The clock's still running. We hadn't even blown it back in yet. So this 3rd down, we can take a knee here, Larry.
Third down. Okay, now he starts the clock. So it's now down to 1 minute, and there's still 27 seconds left on the play clock. So it is 3rd down, and
we take a knee here, then it's 3rd down, so we should be able to run it out right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. If you take a knee here, and Coach Surratt being the gentleman that he is, that may just be the case of what they're going to do right here. Coach Surratt,
we're going to run it down.
Oh, he's going to call a timeout now. So he calls a timeout. Oh, and he wants to get a couple of players in, I think. He just wanted a substitute. That's all he wanted.
30-second timeout. There's 25 on the game clock, 35.
So we just run one play and the game is over.
That's right.
So now the question is, will we try to score or will we just take a knee? I think you're going to take a knee right here.
In the future, make it eat you right here. So just take a knee.
Yeah, just take a knee. That's right. Good move. Way to go, Scott Surratt. He takes a knee. That's going to be it. Carthage is going to win this one here at Rusk in the mist falling by a score of 49-7. The Bulldogs are now district champs, and they are the #1 seed from District 8 4A Division II. We'll be back later with the stats.
Want a beautiful smile? Give us a call at Carthage Dental Center, 903-693-8500. Here at Carthage Dental Center, you come with a smile and leave with an even bigger one. We are a general and family dentist located in Carthage, Texas. Dr. Fowler and Dr. Perry are general dentists who specialize in implants, dentures, cosmetic dentistry, whitening, same-day treatment, and sedation for those fearful patients. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and Fridays by appointment only. Our number is 903-693-8500. Go Bulldogs.
R4 Legacy LLC is your one call for all your land management needs. Licensed and insured with over 20 years experience, they can take care of your land clearing, pond construction, driveways, mulching, and many other services using the best in heavy equipment. They also offer commercial and residential mowing, and they are the largest distributor of firewood in Panola County. Call Ashley at R4 Legacy LLC for all your land management. 903-692-0324.
Grind & Grain Beverage Company and Pop's Kitchen, located at 108 West Sabine just off the square in downtown Carthage, is your home for great food and quality handcrafted beverages. Come enjoy cook-to-order burgers, sandwiches, and wings, and don't miss Pop's signature pulled pork sandwich and loaded fries. Grind & Grain has several handcrafted beers on tap and makes a variety of wines. We also serve the best root beer in town, so come by and meet our friendly staff in the atmosphere that fosters community. And we're also proud supporters of the Carthage Bulldogs, and we hope you have a great season.
Carthage wins 49-7 over Rusk. Larry Allen will be back with our stats in just a moment.
At Carthage Eye Associates, we're dedicated to your vision and your well-being. Our secret? It's all about you. Our expert staff is your trusted partner in eye care, providing patient-focused attention that makes all the difference. With years of experience and cutting-edge technology, you're in the best hands. Discover the Carthage Eye Associates difference today. Visit CarthageEyeAssociates.com and experience the clarity of patient-focused care and unmatched expertise. Carthage Eye Associates. We see the world through your eyes.
At Prosperity Bank, we are proud to serve the Carthage community and support the Bulldogs. We have the financial services to meet all your needs, from mobile banking, personal and business loans, home loans, and small business services. We have you covered. Talk to a financial expert at our Carthage Banking Center at 121 South Market Street and visit us online at prosperitybankusa.com. Loans subject to credit approval. This ad is not a commitment to lend. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Prosperity Bank, NMLS number 466414.
Kelly's Collision Center can now correct those flaws from minor to major. Kelly's offers complete collision repair as well as auto glass repair or replacement, all with quality and service guaranteed to please you. Kelly's Collision Center offers free estimates, and they're always first in quality and first in service. And we provide assistance with claim handling from start to finish. Kelly's Collision Center on Highway 59 North, just 2 miles north of the Loop, 903-693-2328.
And we'll have Larry Allen the wrap in just 60 seconds.
When you need a tow, you need to know Garrett's Wrecker Service. Call 903-693-5782. Fully insured, offering local and long-distance towing. They respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy-duty towing, you need Garrett's Wrecker Service. Don't just call anyone, call the one who knows. Garrett's Wrecker Service. That number again, 903-693-5782.
Friday night, the Carthage Bulldogs and the Rusk Eagles at Eagle Stadium in Rusk. Bulldogs jump out on top. 9:40 to play in the first quarter, 12-yard run by K.J. Edwards, 7-0 Dogs. And then a 51-yard drive later in the first quarter was capped off by a 5-yard pass to Cale Preston, and the Dogs led 14-0. 10:05 to play in the second quarter, a 5-yard pass this time to Cade Ross. Dogs were leading 21-0 at that point. 35-yard run by Benny Smith with 6:44 to play until halftime. Carthage up 28-0. 5:12 left to play in the second quarter. An 11-yard run by Bryson Price gave the Bulldogs a 35-0 lead. 2:07 left to play in the second quarter. A 1-yard run by Rusk put them on the scoreboard. Carthage leading at that point 35-7. And the Bulldogs scored with 13 seconds left to play in the half on a 3-yard pass to Cale Preston. The score at halftime, Carthage 42 and Rusk 7. Only one score in the second half. That came with 7:07 to play in the third quarter. A 35-yard pass to Junior Henderson. And the final, Carthage wins it by a score of 49-7. The statistics, Carthage with 27 first downs. Rusk had 6. On the ground, Carthage 225 yards. Rusk with 7. Through the air, Carthage 21 of 33 for 251 yards. Rusk 9 of 17 for 88 yards. So the total yardage in the ball game, Carthage 476 and Rusk 95. Only one turnover in the ball game. That was a turnover by the Rusk Eagles. 2 penalties for Carthage for 25 yards. Rusk was penalized 3 times for 15 yards. Carthage did not punt, and Rusk punted 5 times for a 33-yard average. The Rusk Eagles are now 2-7 for the season, 1-3 in district play. The Carthage Bulldogs are 8-1. They're on an 8-game winning streak, and they're a perfect 4-0 in District 8-4A Division II. They are now district champs and have clinched the number 1 seed in the playoffs. Once again, your final score from Rusk, Texas on Friday night. The Carthage Bulldogs 49 and the Rusk Eagles 7. For your Sports Beat station, I'm Larry Allen.
You've been listening to a live broadcast of Carthage High School Bulldog football on KGAS 104.3 FM. Our live free video stream has been on EastTexasToday.com. Stay tuned for the East Texas Scoreboard Show immediately following this broadcast. Thank you for listening.
Clear.